to the peoples.
Oh my god, hello.
Y'all ready to see the end of this, like, not really a conspiracy, but like this kerfuffle?
We're destroying a wedding.
What? The wedding's
the
already
wedding's
done.
over. Yeah.
It's a reception. Wasn't it?
Well,
the reception is at the end of the wedding, which is something that I did not know.
Part of the wedding.
Yeah, it's still considered part of the wedding.
You're thinking of the ceremony.
Yeah.
Anyways, someone's gonna be unhappy. So
Yes. Also, hello, Cosmo.
Somebody already was unhappy. They ran off to go cry. Remember?
Because the fake one said, "I'm not your friend anymore, and you look fat in that dress." Or
you look fat and ugly and dying and being very unattractive right now.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be exactly the way that they would say it, but they would deliver it much more deadpan.
All right, David, fire up the soundboard. It's time to find out how much experience y'all
crap.
got.
You didn't give me time. Hold on.
From the whole boat journey.
We started the stream. It's so over.
Oh god, it takes forever for my soundboard to boot up. Give me a second.
It gives me an excuse to post that one.
Soundboard machine go.
Oh god, oh fuck.
There it is.
Oh god.
Oh, I need to freaking trim this. I have to trim this to make sure it doesn't have the birds at the end, because that's not what the original one had.
Is it? I don't know if it's working. Hold on. Turn off noise suppression. Can you guys hear this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
they're gonna get us in trouble.
No, it's okay. It was barely a second.
Yeah, it was
We'll be
barely.
fine.
I love.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I love that so much. It's one of my favorite things.
Hello,
funny
sports
robot.
fans.
Somehow that was
Who's
summoned.
ready for Sunday?
Alright, you said you wanted a drum roll, right?
Yes, yes. All right, everybody. Fighting some sharks of mysteriously ability to fly, the guy riding on them, several sus imposters, 3 to be exact.
Oh, there's only 3? Nice.
Doing 3 that you beat.
Okay.
Yeah, we smacked 3.
All of that amounts to 320 experience.
All right. 320.
This is why we can't end the boat journey yet. The damn sky sharks.
Yeah, we have to wave around us. We have to wave around a sea lantern to attract more sky sharks so that we can level up.
The sky sharks, they're built different.
Did you say 320?
320, yes.
320.
Okay.
Also,
There it is.
Cosmo, thanks for the sub.
I swear we're gonna
Thank
live in the
you,
mountains and there's gonna be a
kind
sky
sir.
shark.
No, it's gonna be a mountain shark.
A mountain shark.
Nice.
A mountain shark.
of the mountain shall rule the earth. All right, David, send the recap machine go.
Oh
It's
god,
gotta be
oh
the same
no.
crazy quack for each shark scenario.
He keeps running away and
Copy.
finding more sharks.
Paste at
Strange
Renee.
area. Great. Gee, I wonder what this could be. Oh man.
Who knows? Who knows? Literally anything. Literally anything.
Oh man, who would have guessed? In our last session, we decided to escalate the problem to a higher level engineer, and by that I mean we went to go talk to the captain about this.
Yes.
We talked to him. We tested him a bit on just like is he acting normal, or is he like invasion body snatchered? body copied, what have you. He seemed to be the same person, so we're just like, all right, listen. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Something really bad is happening. So we got taken to the a more private place to discuss this. And we're just like, listen, we broke it down for him. We broke it down. Whole bunch of body snatchers, doppelgangers, as they're colloquially called, that are attempting to replace all the ship people. And that's no good. And personally, I like being a rat and not a dead, because they don't freaking like. It's not like an infection. It's just they eat you and then they transform. So we explained that to him, and we're just like, yeah, we already saw that one trip key, which I did not know was just a denizen of this place. I thought that he was a worker. The more I think about it, the more I don't know why I made that assumption. I just thought that he was like, maybe I thought he was like a assistant to the captain or something. I think that was. Anyway, talked about him. We might have mentioned the spooky. What was his name?
Boom.
I keep Gloom. That's right. See, it was close. I was just all like, I always think it's like, oh, I'll freaking remember this name. It's easy. It's Gloom.
It's a
Like
Pokemon
Gloom.
name.
I forgot to say Gloom. I forgot to say Gloom and Doom to me to make sure that I would be able to remember it. But yeah. So after that, after a hot second of that, we got a knock at the door, and it's just like, guests at this hour. I immediately knew. It's like, I bet this is not going to be good. So I hid in the corner. We had Luke open the door because I don't like being mauled. Who was it? But the two people that we knew were in fact doppelgangers. And then we fought. They opened us up like a can of peaches. We opened them up like a can of sardines. And then they died. And then they freaking poured acid all over the freaking floor. Now there's freaking craters left behind. Dang it. We formulated a masterful plan of splitting the party.
Yeah. Nothing can go wrong.
We have the investigation team, which I completely forgot the
Jangir, you.
I know that I'm on
And
the
then also
investigation
5
team.
is with us.
I got the peepers. And then the other half of the party, along with Augustus, will be there during this emergency evacuation drill. Perfectly feasible thing to have practiced, just in case more sky sharks come in, or the mega shark comes in and starts eating half the boat. Unconfirmed rumors of the mega shark. That was devised straight from my nightmares. Anyway, we're right about on time for going to sleep and enacting this plan in the morning.
Yeah, so first, Jangir and Luke, we went to go and attempt to find Layla, because she did very early on.
That's right.
And she could be getting doppelgangers.
I'm not too worried about it.
I mean, it's a very slim chance, but it is a chance.
Also, it is Autism Awareness Month. Each of you give yourself a hero point.
God damn it.
My autism making itself known, like,
what's up, bitches?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, gosh. Well, with that being the case, we can add that to the title. That'd be the thing for this month. I actually had not looked up to see what it would be.
It is Arab History Month, but I guess I could have given David.
Because I'm dating one?
I guess,
dating more one?
That's the only thing I could have possibly done other than that, so, yeah.
Nah. I need to earn mine.
Yeah.
We need to wait till White History Month. Wait, oh.
Wait,
Wait.
oh, yeah,
That's why I said don't get 4th of July.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I love America. Anyway, put the bald eagle up. He's not ready yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Add that to the soundboard. Bald eagle.
Fun fact:
Here, hold on.
the sound of you're imagining of a bald eagle
Not-
screeching is actually a falcon. It's not an eagle.
Yeah,
I know.
I
But
can
if you add
believe it.
machine guns and the national anthem behind it, it
Yeah.
becomes eagle.
True.
Eagles sound stupid.
yeah, they sound very. They sound quite amusing.
And how there's a YouTuber that I watch frequently in regards to animal content. He says bald eagles sound like how most Americans sound when they open their mouths.
Where is he from?
Who? The person?
Yeah.
America?
Huh.
Someone
He
say
just-
America?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
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 Reading books.
All right.
That's my favorite part.
Let us get underway.
Okay.
I will not lie to y'all. There is nothing else on this boat, and we can fast forward to just arriving if y'all want.
Oh,
Yay!
Those are the
What do
only
you mean
two?
we don't get to freaking ask 100 questions to Augustus to pull out? It's like
Oh no, you can do that. That's fine. But there isn't going to be any like
any more doppelgangers?
any more doppelganger shenanigans.
Okay, so there were
that-
just the 3. Awesome.
this was there was the freaking the cold open of the sharks, and then the main
Yeah.
course was these doppelgangers. There is no dessert.
Y'all can ask Augustus anything you want. That's absolutely fine.
What's the
How many
meaning of
fingers am
life?
I holding?
42.
You know what? This is
He
gonna
might just
be
say to make money. He's a patent.
the boat adventure continues. I'm starting a mutiny.
Oh
Oh,
god, no.
Lord.
No,
Answer the
I
question, GM. Answer
Are
the
you
question,
actually, Are you
GM.
actually asking Augustus what the meaning of life is?
No.
Oh no. No.
feel like
It
he
was
would
an
say
excuse for
something
me to
like-
use my the sound effect.
Does this boat have any cannons for in case of pirate?
No.
the cruise
Damn
line.
it.
Yeah, we are the
They got those-
cannons.
It's essentially a cruise liner. Like, I mean,
What
Yeah.
cruise liner doesn't have an emergency cannon?
I'd assume
It's
nearly
the-
all of
the-
them.
It's a fun house, not to be confused with a certain other company. Cruise
God.
liner.
Aha.
Haha, yeah.
So, do we want to fast forward to the main
operation.
events, or do we want to yap to Augustus? Because that's absolutely fine. You can do that if you want.
I'm
I'm
fine with
guessing
that.
we're not
I
having to
think-
save Fuzzy from jumping anymore, so I guess we're good.
Yeah, like we can like talk to Augustus later, if we so wish. If anybody comes up with any pertinent questions they'd like to ask him.
All right. I am ticking the day forward. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Yang here.
Woohoo!
1, 4, 5,
Birthday.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days.
Let's see.
Woo!
What age did I say that I was, and why do I need a ticket?
You are now
28.
you are now 1 year older.
That's 69 in cat years.
Add 1 year to your year counter. I can't wait till Renee's birthday comes up, and then I can change this 2 question marks to
Question mark
2
plus
question
one.
marks plus 1.
I was sure you was going to say make 2 question marks, 3 question marks.
That's right. Renee is actually 100.
Yeah.
Rat folk actually live to be over 900 years old. They're like elves. Golly, that'd be funny. Anyway, the operation.
So fast forward.
Yep. Fast forward.
Cool. Days passed.
I'm grabbing it.
Did we ever Did we find Layla, or did she just like turn up, or?
She eventually shows up, and she's very
Oh.
mopey.
Okay.
Classic.
Did you go looking for it? Nah, she'll come back. That's why she's so mopey.
I mean-
She was hiding too well.
She was hiding.
It's like we went looking for you. We just couldn't find
Bitch,
you.
where the fuck you been? Slapped her. No, I'm kidding. I did not slap her.
Yeah. But no,
That's a
that
bad
is-
idea.
That gives, I was gonna say that gives her an excuse.
Okay, but what if she's into it?
What?
Not from Yonting, I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe she's like, oh, screw Luke.
You know what? That would
You
be
can't
a
just
very
assume that.
funny plot twist.
You know what? Try it, Slapper.
What? Huh? No.
Be careful what you wish for. Also, don't think that Luke's gonna get to dump his burden that easily.
Yeah, no. No.
And you said how many days are we fast forwarding?
It was
It was 12
Like 8?
days.
Okay,
Oh.
yes, 12 days.
cool.
I really appreciate that, Lear. I already forgot. Oh,
So,
I am grabbing something that I forgot I needed.
enemy tokens.
Probably.
The 5 dragons that we're about to fight.
No.
Bahamut, I did nothing. Get out of the setting. It's the wrong game.
It's the wrong game.
Hey, Yang here.
What's up?
I heard it was your birthday.
Yeah.
I got you a present.
Thanks. Open it up, unwrap it, whatever package it is in. I open it. What's
It
inside?
is a. You looked like you were really fond of scarves, so I got you another one.
Whoa. What's this new scarf look like?
It's in your own. It is a very vibrant green.
Ooh.
Are we talking
match
like
Luke a little
nuclear
bit.
green?
What? No, more like jade, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a really rich green. Okay. Nice. Now the true horror. How much did he spend on that? Now I'm reminded
do you see
about
it in your
my
inventory?
tie.
Did I see what now? Oh, in
Do
my
you see it in
inventory.
inventory?
Let me crack that open actually. Let's see. This one? No, that one.
I remember.
Ooh.
I remember back when we got the freaking the drip spell cast on us. the eye that I had a whole bunch of small daggers on it.
Oh.
It was kind of like
Meanwhile-
those.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's like those ties that have like the little dots on them. But if you actually like leaned
It's
in,
in
look,
your
they're all
backpack.
little daggers.
Yeah, I'm reading through it. Very cool.
I just like
Anyway,
that
what
when
were
we
you
got
saying?
the drip spell cast on us, like everyone got like this new cool like unique outfit, and then meanwhile Yangir's like, oh, nothing changed about Yangir except you got a cool hat.
Yes.
Cool hat.
You can't mess with
See, I love that.
perfection, you know?
Oh no, of
Can't
course
improve upon
not.
perfection.
It also
Immediately.
fixed Renee's posture temporarily.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Alrighty,
I'm so glad that landed.
The suit had like a rod just in the back, forced you to get, like straighten your spine.
Alright.
It's one of those.
You have traveled across the ocean, and you are now at the Zarkesh Dominion, right here.
Whoa. Let me pan.
Well, actually, it's more accurately, it's actually right here. But
Okay.
it's more accurately right there. And let me.
What's my sheet?
You arrive to the vibrant and the very smog-covered city of Gemhill.
Mm.
What's the city called?
Gemhold.
Jim.
Jim.
All right, all right.
Oh wow, you can really smell the innovation.
The city is divided into clearly multiple parts.
Yeah.
Firstly, there is a very, very large amount of smog blowing to the east, coming from this part of the area. If y'all saw that, do you see my thing?
Where's the
I
click?
was looking away.
This one. Sorry.
Okay,
Aha.
Okay.
still work. This makes sense.
From
Oh,
the east.
That, yeah.
It is blowing to the east, not towards the west, which would affect the whole city.
Right.
Y'all have arrived at the salt harbor. It smells pretty strongly of salt, and there are traders and merchants traveling around selling. Y'all arrive at around lunchtime, and there are various merchants selling various lunches to the laborers.
Mm.
As soon as we like make it to port and like we get off, I just kind of like gather everyone. I'm like, guys, I read this in a book. Harbor, I hardly know her, and he like does like finger guns.
I'm gonna push him in the water.
That's a really amusing picture to think of.
Oh my gosh.
You attempting to push him into the water.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
god.
he's just still sitting there doing like finger guns.
I'm trying my hardest, damn it. Someone help me.
No, I pick up Tangela.
He deserves this.
No. I pick up Tangela.
No!
I hand her off to Luke. To
He
put...
needs to be
put her
put
in
in
the-
his place!
You put her in the boots.
Yes.
Party is a prison.
Did y'all get off the boat and step into the harbor?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
Layla gets off, and she gives y'all a look.
What's up?
I guess
Something
this
on
is
your
my
mind?
stop.
Oh.
I mean, it's all of our stops. What do you mean?
I mean, I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Oh.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I ask
Anything
why?
that brought this on?
I just need some space.
Okay. Well, if you think this is what's best, I'm not gonna stop you. Try to keep in touch though, if you can.
I'll just see what I do.
Okay.
And she starts walking that way.
As she's like walking away, Luke is gonna like call after her and just be like, don't talk to strangers. Take care of yourself. Yeah.
I think this is the part
Wow,
where you're supposed to go
okay,
after
big
her.
brother. I freaking like pinched the bridge of my.
You Prince. You
Hey,
I massage my temples. That's the best one that I can do with having a huge snout like this.
Luke's
Right?
just like, hey, look, okay, this is the first time someone has left my life willingly. I don't know how else to handle it.
You
Yes,
go
it's
after
most
her.
Fair
I-
enough.
Listen, there's a saying: distance makes the heart grow fonder. We'll see how it works out.
Okay.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Don't know how she'll find us though when we leave this place. Anyway, let's go see if we can find that guy. Clive, are you ready to get your new arm?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
We just gotta find that guy.
Did we know where he is?
That's a good question. The answer is no.
What's in the letter?
Was it in the letter? I could have swore that I was just like, oh yeah, we have the stuff and we know where he is, right? And I got told no. I was just like, oh great.
I mean, like, is there any clues in there?
Let me see. What exactly did the letter say?
Was
I
the
don't-
letter the type that we were allowed to open?
That's a good question, too.
I think it was supposed to be some sort of like recommendation I thought for the auction.
Yeah, we have that letter.
And then he mentioned that there was a worker who was working on.
The letter is calling in a favor to a family friend.
Mhm.
I'm going to just say that it would have told you it was someone in the plot in this area, plot in the university.
At Plat U?
Plot, yeah.
Makes sense.
Did he
Okay.
give us a name or like a description?
No, he didn't get that far though.
I mean, we're here for a very specific reason. It couldn't be that hard to track him down.
Well,
Well,
it
you know
turns
where to
out
go
that
now.
everyone. Well, it turns out everyone around here only knows how to build mechanical legs and mechanical right eyes.
Lord
That's
left
have
perfect.
mercy.
If we just screw it on backwards, it'll work the same.
No, it won't.
Five has half of his freaking vision upside down. I think that would just destroy him.
Oh man, the right side of my eye it's upside down now. This is worse than if it just been gone. They put my eye in upside down, guys.
Somebody get the needle nose pliers. I have an idea.
Oh my god.
I am not a trained medical professional.
No.
Starts using it to screw the thing.
Did we
No.
did we arrive at like in the morning, or do we have time to
It
like?
is lunchtime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lunchtime. Oh
Go
my
get
gosh.
lunch.
Can we get some thick salted fish?
Do you fleshies need
Absolutely, yeah.
snacks?
There is you can get some excellently salted fish.
Yeah, let's go get that fish.
Mm.
Nibbles, a snack for you.
Oh yes, a wonderful snack indeed.
So
I suppose my Augustus pipes in. I suppose my goodbye is not quite as permanent, but I shall see you at the auction then.
Oh, goody goody.
Nice.
is there anything that you're particularly looking forward to at the auction? Like any item that's been previously disclosed?
I suppose there's some kind of ancient artifacts that will likely be there. I do hear it might have been a dagger, though that might have been with the word for very big knife. You know, languages.
Renee's eyes wide. Yes. Large knife. Dagger.
You know, some words, the word knife just would refer to what we call a sword. So you can never be too sure with these things.
Ah,
It
yes.
is a
There's
matter of perspective.
perspective semantics.
Mhm.
Playing something up in order to try and get a certain crowd to buy it.
Exactly. There. I'm sure if you need me, I'll be able to find you.
If we think really hard and say his name 3 times.
I think that he's a fae.
I don't think that's how that works.
Hey, in another life, it saved my life 3
demon.
times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I shall bid you adieu then.
See you later.
And he does a little flick, and he teleports off.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't get to. Alright, well. He's going to bow. But
Nice.
he didn't just like walk away. He's just like, nah, I gotta teleport. I'm a wizard. I do this.
Speaking of extra companions, looks around for potato shape.
That would be me.
Ugh.
You evoked him. He wasn't going to say nothing. He was just going to silently follow.
Probably
My
was.
love, I'm going to go find Augustus. He has my keys. I need them to open things.
What?
Oh yeah, you should go do that. I'm sure he's probably on the other side of the city already.
How long has he had those keys? I don't remember you having any keys.
Yeah, what do you need keys for?
Because I need them to open things.
Like what?
Like the chest of all my belongings and wealth.
Where
I
is
think
this chest
you,
located?
darling?
I have it right here. And he reaches into his comically small pocket and pulls out a comically large chest.
I love it
Oh
here.
wow, I wonder how that's How did the opening of the pocket like work when it came to that? Did it like contort outwards when he pulled it out?
Yes.
Or was the item compressed?
Oh, that's quite the elastic pocket you have there.
Yes, I spent most of my fortune on it.
Oh, yes. Spending, yes, a fortune to hide your fortune.
I
Well,
wouldn't want
Yours
anyone
would
to
rob
take it
you.
from me,
Yes.
except for my wife.
Tempting.
Meanwhile, I'm going to go find Augustus.
He's got the key to this dumb box.
Spudsy, get down on one knee. I wish you luck on finding that man.
We're the
He just
same height.
teleported. No, it's
Yeah.
even
I don't know,
funnier.
that's where he points that out.
No, I always imagine that they're on the small size small, while I'm on the probably about slightly taller than average.
Like a 6 inch difference.
Funny, it's funnier that way. Um. Anyway, yeah, I was just like, well, I'll squat down a little bit.
Spudsy
That'll be
waddles
enough.
off in this direction
Yes.
Which direction?
to the west.
Oh, I gotta
okay,
zoom in.
cool.
The pings are so small.
My finished thought is like, well, Spudsy, I wish you luck because that man just teleported and there's no
There's
trail on that.
clear direction on which way he went.
Well, at least we can tell Augustus if he doesn't see Spudsy, go find him and return his keys.
Yeah. I nod there and we kind of sit there for a hot second while the people move past us.
He's really annoying, right?
Sigh.
It's not really that annoying. He can be a little insufferable sometimes. I know he can be a better person. He just needs to realize that himself.
You should go home and like try art or something.
Probably just draw pictures of you now.
I was going to say he would immediately say something like, "Oh, you're my muse, my beautiful wife." Oh, it's really hard to freaking merge.
Like imagine him being like, "Oh, you're my everything. I drew 1,000 paintings of you," or something like that. You know.
Oh, but what if he took all those paintings and he put them in a big circle and then he spun it around?
Or even worse, the 1,000 paintings, when you put them next to each other, create another picture of Tangela.
Whoa.
That
That
would
would
be
be
actually
crazy.
that would be quite impressive and quite honestly might actually be of some worth. Could you imagine? You could sell each piece of the collection.
Might
Maybe
be
we
some
should get him
morons
into
who tried to
painting.
buy the whole collection.
Exactly.
Wait, this is a good
Try to
idea. I smell money.
They try and collect everything, but they'll never do it because there's like 1,000 of them, and then there's always that one person holds. Sells
Damn
for
it.
exorbitant amounts of money. We should get him into painting.
Where's that potato? Spudsy, be a painter!
He's gone. Oh well, he'll find us eventually. There's no use to try and look for him.
He'll find
You'll
us
just-
because of you, Tangela. Don't worry.
Exactly.
I'm convinced he's tracking me somehow. Checks
I think
hats.
that he has a there's a tracker in there, but it's from your freaking master, not freaking Spudsy. It's
Not
like, oh.
Spudsy, it's your master.
She gave
She's
Spudsy
leaking
remote
the
access.
information.
I think that he has a
Spudsy has the
compass
app
in his head.
installed that lets him secret.
Live 360.
There's an air tag sewn into my hat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, yeah.
It's what Eleanor does when I get lost in the woods.
I walk off too fucking frequently.
She has like one of those things that you get where you press it and it makes like a noise.
She blends in with the foliage. You can't be too careful.
I blend in, I get lost, get kidnapped by spirits. You know, it happens. Happens to
Spirits?
anybody.
Hold
You
on,
also
wait,
will
what?
end up digging yourself a hole.
Yeah.
Wait,
Take mud
like-
baths.
you mean we could have gotten kidnapped back there?
Absolutely.
Those were spooky. Those were
Why wasn't this
spooky other
mentioned?
Because they weren't going for you.
Are we there now?
Five. Anything can kidnap you. The sky shark tried to kidnap you.
You're right. You're right. That's
The
I think he
sharks
tried to
tried.
eat him more than kidnap him, but
Yeah.
anyway,
We
those things are
intended.
way over wherever they are and not here.
So y'all, can we go get my arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go figure that out.
That'd be
Grab
Go
fish
get-
on the way.
We can get lunch on the way.
Yeah.
See a stall with fish skewers.
We go find a succulent fish dish to devour.
A succulent fish meal.
Yeah, we
Oh,
go-
welcome to the docks. Yeah, you need a lunch? I got a boxed lunch here. Conveniently, exactly 6 boxed lunches.
Whoa.
How convenient.
What?
I got a special price for you for exactly these 6 boxed lunches.
Oh,
Deal?
for God's sakes.
That's-
All right. What's the price?
What's the price?
I would like to sense motive because this is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have this convenient thing here. It's not poisoned, I swear.
It definitely hasn't been sitting in the sun all morning.
This definitely
I mean,
isn't
just keeping
the
it
last...
warm.
It's definitely not the last 6 boxes from yesterday.
He seems a bit shady. It's probably not that the food is poisoned, and more that it might be like, old and
Be a little
overcharged.
stale.
Yeah.
It feels like a
Got it.
tourist trap.
Listen, we're looking for fresh fish. And I don't know about the rest of you, but those boxes look like they were packed yesterday.
You insulting me something?
Yeah.
I'll have you know
Yes.
that I made these boxes with love. Put them up here. I'll show you what's right.
Hold on.
That-
Notice that you said they were made with love, not made today. Try again.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was made with
What
love.
are these
Love
boxes
yesterday.
made?
You want to free? You
Listen here, you saying we're not good enough for today's love?
listen. You want to go, buddy? I freaking like.
Put them up. I'll have you know that I'll whoop you.
I don't think that it'll go that way, but you're welcome to try.
All right, I'll officiate. I'll put my hand in between you two. All right, now I want a clean fight. No biting, no spitting people's eyes, pulling weapons, etc. All right, now
loser
go.
has to eat the boxed lunch.
No. If he loses, he has to provide us all fresh box lunches. If we lose, we'll pay for the freaking whatever he just offered us.
No, he has to eat it.
And he has, well, yeah, if he loses, he has to eat the whole.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
but he
a lot
does
of
have to give
food?
us the
Isn't
free
he
one.
gonna get sick?
It's fine.
Exactly.
He looks like the type of man who can eat that much.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Now I've insulted him by calling him fat.
Luke is in the
What does this guy
background.
Alright.
look like, by the way?
He's got a bandana tied around his head. He's kind of on the more stout side of things, if you catch my drift.
Got it. Exactly what we were imagining then.
Yeah.
He's kind of he's not the fridge. He's more of an egg shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Luke
Well,
is in
this
the
guy,
background with,
All
like,
right.
a
He,
hand
he,
over
he,
his face.
he's challenging you to a fist fight. Roll your punch.
okay. Now I would just like to remind everyone that I have hand wraps of mighty blows on for these punches.
Mhm.
And this guy, I'm like, oh, you want to go, buddy? As I freaking put my dukes up with the freaking like glowing runes on the hand wraps I have. And this man's like, yeah, no, I'd win. I'm built different. When I am in a fight, bro, I see all red. It's over for you. All right. So
I'll beat everyone if I just go berserker mode.
I was
Sicko
going to
mode? Whoa.
let him hit first.
No, you're clearly faster than him.
He freaking winds up and I immediately go for his nuts.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
Smarter, not
roll
smarter.
your attack.
Well, that's actually bad.
Um,
However, this guy isn't armored.
So you get him with a quick jab to the stomach, and he like exhales a large amount of spit as that happens, and doubles back over and starts going to the fetal position. Oh, that that was.
Just gonna grab a box lunch and start putting it in his mouth, box and all. I'm not even unwrapping it.
Oh my gosh.
Eat.
I mean,
At least let him wake up.
No.
You only think you got the smelling salts, right?
I freaking,
Those
I
work.
freaking
Like,
get,
those are effective.
I freaking like slov squat down to him and everything. It's just all like, do you admit defeat? Do you yield?
You got me, mate. Just take the lunches underneath the counter. Those were made today.
All right.
You got me fair and square.
I freaking hold my hand out. Try
He
and get
takes
back
it
on one foot.
and
I freaking pat him on his large shoulder. As
Na-
like
na-
the
name
entire
name's
thing
Chip.
rever-
What can I call you?
You may call me Renee. Listen, know your limits. Don't try to start a fight with everyone who's able to spot what you're trying to pull here.
Bullshit.
I
You got
say
a
as
keen eye. You ever do work around here?
Game Master, have I ever done work around here?
Nope.
I've freaking traveled around.
Roll for it.
Yeah, go roll the G100.
Roll that
I'm gonna
emoji.
say no, but if
Okay.
you want to roll, that's fine.
Okay, I'll roll D100. You can assign an arbitrary value.
Sounds good.
43, right in the middle.
No.
Okay. I haven't done any work around here yet, but I'm always looking for a chance to make more coin.
Now listen, you didn't hear this from me. You heard it from that guy right over there, and he points to that guy who's like, huh?
Yeah, he looks like he talked.
You ever need some work, in air quotes he does, head on over to the dead quarter. They could use someone like you.
He's profiling me. I'll keep that in mind. I'd like to sense motive.
What?
This guy's trying to get me jumped.
It's hard to get a read on this one compared to last time. You presume that there's probably something illegal that goes on there, but what that would entail that's the hard thing to determine.
And so anyway, I'll let him get back down to he has a stool back there. Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
He's not standing on the job for most of this. He has a place to sit. And I'll wait for him to give us the things.
Yeah, he hands you 6 noticeably more delectable looking boxed lunches.
Nice.
Well, thank you for the lunch, and thank you for the information. And I'll give him. Now I have to look at my sheet. I'll give him like 2 gold. And then all right, are we gonna go find that idiot or what? Well, genius more like.
Let's
Maybe getting someone
go.
a new arm.
Yeah, let's go.
How's the fish taste?
It's very salty, but kind of in like a refreshing way. You're assuming you're probably kind of low in your sodium intake, so it's kind of feeling tastes pretty good.
Nice.
Here you go, Nibbles.
Oh,
What do
thank
you
God.
mean? What do you mean rations don't provide 100% of your daily values of all? I'm low in magnesium.
You didn't get a proper amount of vitamin C intake. Take a level of exhaustion.
Everybody has
Where's
scurvy
the
now.
funny D stall?
Whoops.
Y'all arrive to a gate that is. You arrive to a gate that is fully gated off, and
Oh.
this is the direction that you looked around and asked like, oh, where's Platinum? You go there. It is entirely gated off.
Oh, great. Do they have a magic doorbell or mechanical doorbell? I suppose.
They have a mechanical doorbell.
Yeah. So I'm going to go up, and is there like a guard or something out there just by the gate?
No, at least not a traditional sense. There is a robot.
Whoa.
An
Robots.
automaton, a mechanical man.
Automaton, yep.
Is he more clockwork-esque, or is he more like
Living metal, or
yeah?
he's more clockwork,
Clockwork-based.
I'd say.
Yeah, I was gonna say clockwork-based living metal, or like combustion.
No, he's
Each
much
one-
more clockwork.
Mm-hmm. Each one has its own aesthetic, and usually can point you to who made it. So he probably has a few tickings going on about him. So is he just like the gate man, essentially?
He's just standing there and he's staring straight ahead, not looking at y'all at all.
Okay, well I'm gonna press the doorbell.
Robot turns to you. It.
Yes, we were looking to inquire about obtaining a mechanical arm for our compatriot here. So I gesture to Five and his notable lack of arm. I think that I lean over to whoever's next to me, and I'm like, I think that he's communicating to some other robots.
They can do that?
Probably.
Can I make a check to try and find out what's going on?
Roll me your
Mm.
Could I argue crafting?
I was gonna say, if only Zart were here, he could roll engineering lore.
Yeah. Maybe
Um,
society? I don't
it's sense motive. Yes, you can sense motive.
know. Oh,
Okay.
also, this is gone.
Sense motive. Yes.
Okay. Sense motive. Where is
Sense
that?
motive is just making a blind perception check, I believe.
Ah.
Yep.
Nice.
Boy,
Okay.
that sure was a roll.
Sure was. You come to the conclusion, Luke, that this is communicating in a language, and considering that it's looking directly at you, and like, you assume that it is trying to communicate directly to you in a language that just y'all don't understand.
Do I? You say I don't understand. Do I recognize the language? Like, is it a
You do
language
not recognize the language.
Okay.
I'm sure that somebody else will be here any moment now. I put my hands on my hips.
Hey, you're supposed to open the gate to everybody, or just immediately leave. A goblin walks up right here. Hey, y'all here to tour the campus?
Yes.
I don't think that we have time for an education right now.
We're here for both.
We're here to try and talk to one of the people here that is good at producing prosthetics. Is that the word? Is that the word that it's called?
Yes.
Yes. We're looking to get this man here, this poor unfortunate soul, a replacement arm.
Promise anyone here could do that. No, sure, most probably can. but you can come around and talk to some people.
Yes,
Open
you
up the
having
gate. And he presses pulls a lever, and the gate rises.
Ooh.
sick. Is it like a portcullis sort of
It
deal?
is, yes.
Mhm.
Mm.
And do you have any idea, like, to give us a starting point here? We don't want to be wandering around asking people who mainly build generators or other such things, but I'm sure that there's different
Oh,
sections of
oh,
this
here.
place.
Oh, yeah, I can show you around.
Ah, thank you. What's your name? Mine's Renee. It's nice to meet you.
Name's Beatty.
Is that you said
All right.
Beanie? Is that 2 letters, or is that how you spell that? Pull out my book.
Beatty. Like the buzzing people?
Oh, gosh, 2 Renees.
It's a nightmare.
But which one is the real Renee?
The imposters got to me.
Oh no.
Oh
What's
my!
up?
Not the token.
Angela knows where
That-
this is from. I know where this is from. Um,
Yes.
Goblin.
all right. Well,
Okay.
BD, lead the way. I'm sure that.
Right, so, the thing is that the guy who probably knows how to do this, he's not exactly the easiest guy to find. He likes to wander around a bunch.
Of course.
Can you give a
Uh-huh.
description?
Yeah, he's a goblin. He was really, really old.
Okay,
Interesting.
so like with beard or
No, he's clean shaven. He keeps it trimmed.
wrinkly?
Wow, I'm surprised he's that old. He's able to keep it that. I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah, yeah. He's like ancient old. He's like, I'm pretty sure he's like older than 70 or something.
Wow, what is?
Wow.
Do we know the life expectancy of goblins?
Roll me society.
I was gonna say.
You're gonna know if you fail, so you don't need to do pursuit.
Okay,
I too would like to give a roll.
Yeah, you can go
thank
ahead.
you.
Society.
Oh.
Oh, also,
Oh.
I never did this.
Good roll.
Hammers.
Let's go.
Oh, could I also?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah, you can.
let's go.
Everybody puts on their thinking caps.
It's a good roll.
Okay.
All right, Renee and Yuan.
Yeah.
Tingla, do you want to join in?
Oh,
Barely
yeah, sure.
off.
What are we rolling?
Join in on the rolling. We're rolling society to see how if any of us knows how old goblins get. I think.
Yeah, life expectancy.
I know.
of goblin.
You
Okay.
know.
Wow, you had to mog me.
Renee, Yuan, and Tangela. You all know that goblins are considered children from age 0 to 3, are adults from 4 and onward, and they generally in the wild almost never live past 20.
Oh.
Okay, so we're looking at city goblins, so we can
If
expect.
a goblin were to live in a very safe environment, though, they could live well past 50.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
We've heard tales of a goblin that's lived to be 88, to which somebody then had to,
That was
to
the
destroy
world
him.
record
Yeah.
for the goblins.
He died in combat, ironically.
Yeah. They got him a full battle wheelchair anyway.
Let's go look. Let's go look around.
All right.
He's kind of I guess the headmaster of this place.
Okay.
A university run by goblins.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. What? Let's go.
Yes.
This here is what we like to call a closet. We keep our cleaning supplies in one of these.
Smart.
Oh,
Okay.
what's
Smart.
up? What's up, dude? Oh. What you doing, man? Oh, nothing. What about you? I'm just showing these people around. Yeah, they look pretty like unique characters. What's up?
Oh, hello. What's your name?
Name's Edie.
Yes.
Alright.
My name is Renee. I hold out my hand.
Oh, this is a handshake. I know how to do one of these. He shakes your hand.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoa, what kind of engineering do you specialize in?
The consumption kind. We use the inventions.
I was going to say the terminating kind. You see, I make innovations by making alive people into deceased ones. I'm not going to say that. Oh, I'm
it?
not really
Oh,
a engineer. I'm more of a tactician. Okay.
Oh, Jesus, hi.
Hi. You look
Oh, no.
pretty awesome. Well, what kind of engineering do you specialize in?
Huh?
She's a doctor.
Oh, so you went to the medicine branch. That's pretty cool. Do you invent like medicines for people?
Yes?
Wow, can you tell me more about that?
No.
Oh,
Trade
okay.
Dang.
secrets. Trade secrets. No.
Oh,
Go away.
Bye.
Oh.
This little goblin is getting on my nerves.
He's got to make sure that everybody's interacting.
Are you a Leshy?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Did someone
Sitting.
invent you?
Can someone what?
Did someone
Invent?
invent you?
Pet you.
Someone evoked her, or whatever the proper word is.
Oh, so it's magic. Oh, I don't know much about that.
Oh,
Yes.
that's unfortunate.
Hello.
Hello.
What did you invent?
We'll put it down as Tommy-wimey shenanigans.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you make like clocks?
Something like that.
Oh, cool. Can you show me any?
Let's see. I'm gonna dig around my backpack.
Yeah, check it out. He freaking pulls back his sleeve to show obviously no response. It's so advanced you can't even see it.
I know a guy who made wristwatches. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, come and like dig around, like be like, I'm pretty sure I had a
Oh, hi
pocket
there.
watch in here once upon a time, but I guess
Did
not.
you happen to lose your arm in like an explosion accident? I know a guy that happened to. We built him a nice new one.
That's actually why we're here.
Oh, to blow up his other arm? I mean,
No,
yeah.
need a new one.
No, to get him a new arm.
Oh, that makes much more sense than what I thought. Oh, okay. I hope that goes well.
Yes, thanks.
Do you know where we could go to find someone who can make that for him?
Oh, I mean, I know who you would talk to, just not where he is.
When was the last time you saw the headmaster?
Oh, the headmaster, he just wanders around throughout the whole campus, checks on people's projects, gives them words of encouragement and advice. You know, make sure we're on the right path of life, you know? Yeah, that's what I see him do all the time.
I have an idea. If we sit somewhere in public and we act like a stressed student, he might appear to help us.
He might only come around to enrolled students, and since he's so old, he remembers every single one of them.
Yeah, he's old. Like, really, really old.
Let's go find one that's struggling. Who's struggling academically?
Oh, I know someone who's struggling academically, like, really badly even.
Oh,
dang.
great.
Oh, they're down here. Let's go get them. Yeah, oh, I think I know who you're talking about, too.
Oh my god.
I'm glad my plan is working.
Arc is going well.
We're
what's
having a
up?
great time.
Hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm just doing the herb stuff. Oh yeah, we heard about that. We heard it was going real bad. I've been working real hard on it. Oh, how's it like going? I'm about to test it out right now. Oh, who are your friends? I've never seen them on campus before. Are you new students?
They're visitors.
Oh, that's really cool. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see a demonstration of the kind of stuff we do here?
Yes.
Okay, so
What do you have there?
So I'm trying to find like an ability to make plants grow faster to, help with like agriculture and stuff, like something like this could like feed to increase our exponential like growth of like yield and crops like quite a bit, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some plants grow instantly and much bigger.
Could it
But every
make the
time I
leshy taller?
oh yeah, absolutely. If it didn't have all the horrible side effects, but
I support
What
this
are
research.
the horrible side effects?
here I'll show you.
I
Let's test on Spudsy.
Oh
apparently they're not
Lord.
horrible enough.
This goblin, she walks over there and she pulls out a bottle with a stopper with a big red "Do Not" on it,
Oh
and
no.
pours it on a dandelion right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just give it a sec. This happens fairly quickly.
It's
Suddenly,
got gold teeth.
the dandelion grows extremely tall. Like we're talking like easily 9 feet tall. Looks rather ravenous.
Oh.
And it is not looking very friendly.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
fucking
hard
God.
part is that it gives them sentience, and all they know is anger.
Oh.
I can't.
Existence is pain.
Existence
You
Yeah,
got a
but
plan for putting it out of its misery?
Yes.
I didn't think that far. We should probably hide.
I got it.
Don't worry, don't
Yeah.
worry, don't worry. Surely this goblin will solo this plant. Let's all watch.
Let's
Let's all watch.
let's go ahead and start a mission.
Oh,
I want to
my
watch the
God.
goblins.
I wanted to see this guy come over and just be like, don't worry, I'll take care of it, and then
Oh, I
freaking
forgot
be
to
Yo,
do
back
the
off,
funny.
kids. I got this one.
it immediately gets bodied by this
David,
plant.
how are you feeling about the goblins?
Fucking. I'm feeling something.
In
I
this
saw the
session,
tokens,
the
I kept
game
talking
master
about
goes
tokens.
insane talking.
Like, I had to step away for a second to use the restroom, and I come back, and all I hear is fucking Mickey Mouse having an aneurysm.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, we're doing Mickey Mouse. We're doing Mickered Mouse impressions here.
The goblins.
Okay, I can't hide in this situation. Guess I'll go with my tried and true backup of. Is that really exactly the same as my perception? Anyway, deception. I love deception. You'll never see me coming.
Cool, me and Renee go at the same time.
All right,
Combination attack.
Let's
look,
Oh
go.
boy.
it's time. Y'all haven't fought together in a long time. I hope y'all remember what to do. Go ahead.
Of course.
How many actions
Um,
do we have again?
We have like 50, right?
Yeah.
Guys.
You get actions for the whole session, right?
Oh my
So-
gosh, sessions per like actions per session would be.
I
Anyway, go on.
am going to, since we have rested. This is actually the reason I took this spell. I'm gonna blink charge it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, go ahead.
Since it's not within my movement range.
Oh, he's gonna boomer quanger it. Get it.
So let me see here. Teleport myself to empty space. Yep, right there. Then just make a strike. Damn. I'll use a hero point on that.
Go ahead. Much better.
Yeah. I will go ahead and do. Alright, have that on. Cool.
I'll drag them. Oh, pink.
Ooh.
Ooh,
37.
striking.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Ho ho ho.
And then third action will be to, since I used a spell, will be to
Arcane Cascade.
Arcane Cascade.
Yeah.
Say the funny line.
Yeah.
Nice.
Renee.
That's not the line.
The burp.
Yeah.
And the beauty of that is I don't have to use a spell strike to do that.
Nice.
Nifty.
Nice. Nice.
Renee, you are moving before the creature, and you're while you're acting, you're moving at the exact same.
Yeah, we're both moving. At the
You
exact
can
same
order this however
time.
you want. So.
Okay. Would you like to set it on fire?
Yeah, could you imagine like if a plant would be weak to fire, and if y'all had a character whose whole thing was, you know,
Elemental
fire
damage.
and ice,
Including fire.
and fire and ice damage?
I mean, that's exactly what I was about to do.
Yeah.
Wow,
Drop a small
Yuan-Ting, this
nuke
sounds
on
like a
it.
great time for ice magic.
Yeah, give this weed frostbite.
This is
I
Jarb.
mean, both
This is
of them
Jarb trying to
would be-
convince us to hit a monster that secretly has fire absorption with fire damage.
Look
The
at the
fire
other
does
side
look
of it.
red.
It's red, yeah.
Sassy
Either way,
flower.
I'm going to because I'm acting before it. I don't have to Scout's charge.
Nope.
So
Well, you certainly
I,
can.
I could, but it's mainly about what I want to do. 15, 20, 25. After seeing Luke completely just freaking like violently
Mauled.
charge ahead and freaking stab this thing, I come over and I do my new favorite action. Gonna punch it.
Yes.
What an opener.
I may not be a strength character, but I'm punching this plant.
I'm gonna punch the plant.
I'm sorry I didn't target it.
Oh, that fits.
I should do
Cool.
that.
Sneak attack.
Alright.
Vibrant
Ah,
blue.
nice.
Wonka.
Cool. I hit it,
Hmm,
which
I wonder why it took more damage when you did that. Weird.
Arr,
Hmm.
arr.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hey,
No
check it out.
pod.
Congratulations. It's now enfeebled one.
Indeed it is.
Alright.
Alright, Yuan, you just watched it take more damage from cold damage.
Yay.
Who would
So the
Huh.
red
She's
flower
casting
was
fire.
sassy.
Well, it helps that I also have my own set of ice, which I had to activate and then move closer.
Yeah.
So let's see if this hits.
Go!
Oh.
Roll that point.
Yeah, hero
Yeah,
pointed.
you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Remember, you have autism. That means you can roll
I-
again.
It's true.
The
What kind of
empowerment.
tism do you have?
The one that really likes spoons.
I just
Oh
no,
my
I watched
goodness.
I watched a short where it was a girl asking what kind of tism do you have, and she's like, my tism is that I like to take apart my electronics as I watch Lord of the Rings.
Very
Interesting.
specific
Another
Very
one, he's
specific.
like, I like to use my life savings to buy shiny rocks. He basically has a stone collection behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last guy was like, I like to create languages and make history about it.
Okay.
Good roll.
The lore enthusiast.
Roll damage.
Alright, to the shadow
Nice.
realm with thee.
I'm not doing that.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Good damage.
Nice.
Very
Ye-
nice.
Why didn't it have a damage type? Hold on.
Hmm.
This
Just
literally
because
doesn't have a damage type.
No, because it's bludgeoning.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning and cold. I forgot to switch it over to cold before doing that. So it just literally just took blunt damage from ice.
Well, at least it wasn't resistant to it.
You just chucked a fucking ice cube at it. That's all you did.
Yeah.
I have my second attack. Oh,
good.
it doesn't crit it. Ouch. Was that your you activated, moved, and shot? So that was your whole turn. Okay. So I moved. I
I was rolling
combinate,
combination.
and now I'm going to punch it one more time because it seemed to wilt from
Fucking
rhyme.
shit, that
So
scared me.
please roll high. All right. Well, we can't win them all, gang. Okay.
You can't win them all.
Can't burst down everything. And in response,
Mhm.
the Count Flora. What will it do?
Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna do that. It's going to kind of contract and then expand and shoot out a large number of seed. Black seed cloud.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say, it's like, wait a minute, it's gonna AoE us, isn't it?
I believe this will hit both. Yes. Oh, you didn't even tangle it.
Ah!
Wow.
Alright, I need
No!
all of you to make a fortitude save versus this.
Wait, was emanation was that supposed to originate from yourself? Or maybe I'm thinking about something else.
I thought burst was originate from yourself.
No, because fireball's a burst.
Yeah, I thought emanation was from the individual.
Each side of your space. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, because I was just all like, it's like, I remember this from the bless castings, which we love,
There you
by
go.
the way.
You two will be
Oh, thank God.
spored.
You still screwed either way.
It was
Hey, I
never
was-
a matter of them getting hit. It was just who else is getting hit.
I'm trying to save other people from suffering. I know what I'm about.
Burrows into my flesh.
I'm a master in fortitude, so you don't have to worry about me.
Okay, so I roll my. Okay,
Oh.
well he's fine. We'll see how well I'm doing. I'm doing okay.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Nice.
the plant can
Sometimes-
kick rocks.
I just-
What?
The spores kind of like puff in our face, and I just kind of look at Renee and just like, this is kind of sporing, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Push him into the plant. Let it eat him.
Oh
Yes,
my
just
gosh.
shove him into the plant. That was bad.
Then it's
Luke.
going to attack Luke with vines because that pun was atrocious.
I was gonna say, I just look at him and I shake my head, like no.
I get hit by it, and I'm like, oh, come on, you know that was a good one!
You just get slapped
Kick
by a
some-
vine.
Peak cinema. How this fight.
Go Yang here.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to pray for times like those, you know. Just both of you crit pass.
Alright, so I think
Which
what
that could have
we're
happened
going
with
to
the
do
fireball all those times ago.
is knowing that it doesn't like ice, we target it and say, check out this special delivery, Shadow Blast.
Unfortunately, it does not have bones, so we can't have the.
Yeah,
They can
we
burst?
can't do the tried and true.
Has no bones.
I don't know. It's boneless.
It's
Alright, so
boiling.
I think we will go with the we'll go with the 15-foot burst and within 120 feet set it down like on the other side so that
Yeah, you're fine.
way the thing's the only one that gets hit. Let's see. What type of save should it make?
Reflex or willpower?
I'm going to go with reflex because you're literally a plant. You should be moving.
I'm
Hopefully.
gonna watch it dig up its roots and start walking.
Right?
Yeah, we watch it like do the after image thing.
Wow.
It succeeded. Didn't crit succeed, so.
Yeah. I wanted it to fail though.
Well, unfortunately, everyone's passing their saves right now, apparently.
You know what? Fair enough. Cold. And 68. Why are you not plugging? Okay, there's the button.
Let's hope that this commotion brings the headmaster over here.
Oh.
Why is it untyped?
Yeah, I was thinking that it applied it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see something.
Of the type you chose.
Let's see. Base damage 16.6. Public roll. That's just modifier.
Was there a type you were supposed to select?
Let's see.
Like a drop down?
Oh no. Nah, there wasn't a prompt for it. Interesting. I'll do one better. One moment. If I click right here, and then click right there, and here, scroll, ravioli typed is cold. There we go. That's a
Ravioli,
cast.
ravioli, here comes the damageoli.
Yeah, there we go. That's some cold damage.
So chill.
Ravioli, ravioli, here comes the coldioli.
Yes.
One more.
Alright, and for the final action, I should still have one. Not 10. Let's see. Final action. Let's go with.
Oh. I'm glad that I missed that other strike because I would have had to draw my dagger.
Sure, let's just go with a shoot him with a crossbow. But blammo.
Oh, well.
Now hero point.
5 and Tangela, exact same time.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, no different. Carry on.
Yeah. Go forth, 5. Destroy
Destroy
him.
him.
Let's go, buddy.
Oh, let's see.
Put me in there, coach.
Yes. How much movement speed again? 35. Okay. 30.
Hey, Renee.
Hello.
This thing is big bag.
Yeah, let's hope that the headmaster gets his attention held by
It's kind of
what's
a,
going on over here.
like, imagine like if this thing like it worked, you know?
If this what?
Had worked, like you
Yeah.
know, like
Well, if it worked, then we'd have a giant dandelion, and then really strong wind would blow out all the large seeds, and I feel like that would probably be a problem. Either way.
A lot of salad.
How hurt is the giant plant looking?
The Danda giant.
lagging.
Cool.
All right. He's just gonna attack twice then. Second attack.
Shabam.
Hey, I rolled double threes. It means I can roll again, right?
Roll again. No, this isn't chaos.
Tangle, it's time for your bestie. Your bestie want. You gotta,
My bestie what?
your bestie want. So that's time for you to go.
Aw. Target. We're gonna do Shadow Blast because I also have that ready today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, I can do that too. This poor wall behind us.
It's aight. It's just a little frosty.
We'll just rebuild it. It didn't take that long anyway.
Yeah.
Let's
see?
try the reflex again, I guess. We will do the 15-foot burst. Roll your save, plant.
Should have been more specific.
Dang.
Stupid dandelion.
Is that the same as last?
No.
No, it exactly.
It,
No.
yeah,
It
it's
actually
on the
better.
dot.
It did better.
Mm-hmm.
It's learning.
Basically.
It's gonna get up and start walking.
If we don't kill this thing in the next turn, it's going to erase its freaking weakness to cold.
It still takes damage though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes half damage. So.
What's the thingy? This thing. Okay, wait. Yeah, 60. How do I change? How did you change the?
I
The
changed
typing.
it directly on the spell itself. So it's on your sheet. You click on the little edit button next to the trash can. And then from there, you go to the details, scroll down, and then change the damage type.
What edit button?
It's the one that looks like a pencil inside of a box.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, it's next to the spell?
On the same exact line, like in your character
Oh,
sheet.
I don't
It's
have
like
that.
right. You have the cast button, a star, potentially. Then you have that edit button that I'm talking about, and then you have a trash can to delete the spell on your sheet.
I don't have that.
Oh, that's weird.
Damn, that is weird.
Hmm.
Help, how do I do
Well,
that?
I got it. I'll roll it for you.
Oh, that's smart. That's actually very smart.
Because I haven't changed anything yet.
I don't have those buttons.
You got one more thing
Yay. It doesn't have eyes.
No.
It didn't grow any.
It's not that big of a mutagen.
I'll just I'll do shield.
Your adorable little shield evokes on your sub.
Where are you going?
I'm going to assist them. I know what I must do. It's weak to
Badger's
fire.
Oh god. Oh, fine.
Right, look.
Can you breathe fire?
No, but it can blow up.
Oh well.
Hey, I might want to move.
I was gonna say, I don't really feel like being right at ground zero when you do that.
Well, luckily you have no choice in the matter.
He freaking starts glowing.
Self-destructs.
It's Luke's turn.
My bad.
Top of the round.
Headset was messing up.
No worries. Okay.
All right. So, if it's flagging,
It is now critical.
is now critical.
Destroy
In
him.
that case,
I probably will
um,
not get my turn. Go on.
in that case, spell strike phase bolt.
Sounds good.
So, hit the button,
There it is.
and then
Here it comes.
cast
Here comes the night train.
attack.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Yep.
Nice.
Goodbye. Goodbye, creature.
Regular damage.
Nice.
And phase bolt damage.
Phase bolt damage.
So many D4s.
Right. Nice kill.
Well, that went pretty well.
This
I
plant.
think that was
That's fine.
actually a pretty significant improvement over last time.
What happened last time?
Probably ate
How
somebody.
significant?
Like this was like about a 5 out of 10. This was last time was like a 2 out of 10.
For how well it went?
Yeah, for how well it went.
Was it bigger? What?
No, this time it was much more docile.
Much more
I
double.
definitely ate somebody.
Yeah. May they rest in peace.
It's okay.
How
We
many
can just rebuild them. It's okay.
Rebuild.
Oh, it ate an
hold
automaton?
on.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sense motive. Is this guy lying? Oh yeah, we could rebuild. Yeah, he was an automaton. Don't trust.
That's what I
You
just
got nothing. These people are just weird.
said. These people are.
Well. Let's.
Yo, what's up with the commotion over here? Everything good?
Did you?
I was over there testing out my new invention called super cigarettes.
He shows you like a contraption with like 5 cigarettes like together, so you can smoke all of them at once.
Oh, my God.
I really think that you're
Just-
going somewhere with that. That looks.
You just okay.
Oh my God.
Ginger is just going to be speechless.
You can tell he has a lot of passion.
I look back at Yangir
He can
and
enhance his-
I mouth, what the fuck?
He can enhance his health 5 times as much. We're still in the age where it's like, oh,
Yo, this actually went much better than last time.
Yeah,
I'm proud of your growth. Keep it up, kid.
yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go over there and test more cigarettes.
Hey, are you the headmaster?
Oh
You know
no,
where
wait,
the-
no, I got no idea where he is.
Ah,
All right,
dang,
well,
thought
have
we'd
fun
be
with the
lucky.
cigarettes.
So, what was in that tonic?
It's not really a super
Oh!
cigarette. More of just
Just like some basic stuff.
basic stuff like what?
Oh, just, stuff. I just started mixing
Fertilizer.
chemicals and just, they kind of just did that.
I think we have different definitions of basic.
I'm sure that
Yeah.
if you put your mind to it, you could probably end up figuring out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Which-
keep trying stuff over and over again. Eventually it'll work, Can't
Yeah,
ever give
I-
up.
No. Okay.
Well,
name
you
name
have...
three. Name three.
Name
Name
three
three
what?
people who've never given up.
No,
Me,
3 chemicals.
Hey Nibbles, what's
Um,
up?
the orange one, the purple one, and the clear one.
What?
You should try labeling.
The
No, they had labels. I just didn't remember what's on them.
All right. Well, so
So,
You-
question:
you
Who
mixed-
is the headmaster here?
Oh,
What's
his
their
name's
name?
Slowbad.
Smile bad.
Slowbad.
Slow bad.
bad.
Got it.
Slow bad. Interesting. What's your name, by the way?
Oh. Took a drink, sorry. Oh, I'm Cacti.
Right. Where's the headmaster's office?
Oh, his office? Oh, that's easy. It's right over there.
Got you. Okay. How about this? How about you stay here, and at least for the rest of the day, you don't pour that chemical on any more plants.
Oh yeah, I gotta make up a new batch anyway.
Okay.
How about less?
Do you have a record of what you've been mixing together for each one of
Yeah,
these?
just like some of this, a little bit more of that, and then it just kind of works out.
Yeah,
You
they
don't
probably write down
know.
the colors.
You
Yeah,
have,
just what percentage of the colors you pour in.
because I'm sure that you could probably be able to isolate exactly what's causing the
Aggressiveness.
aggression and sentience. I'm sure if you're able to remove that or dilute it enough to where it's not causing that to happen.
I'm gonna take a gamble on this. Remove the orange one.
Oh, orange? Oh yeah, okay, we'll look into that.
That's the
I'm gonna go
inhibitor.
work on that. Okay, let's go over there. Let's look around.
We should 100% check on that later to see if it made a difference.
I believe in you.
We're gonna see
Headmaster
one
likes
that's
to,
like-
around this time of day, check out the school. He likes to check in on the kids and make sure, like they're feeling motivated in life.
Good idea. Let's go.
Yes,
Yeah, let's go.
hopefully not causing any catastrophes.
Yo, what's up? What are you working on? Oh, so you know how there's the ground? Yeah, what about it? Oh, so you know how it's there? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to fix that.
Oh,
What do you
God.
mean fix that?
Oh, it's really simple. So you know how there's ground?
Yes.
No.
So you know how it's there?
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to fix that.
Oh, so
Why
you're
would
trying to
that
bring
need
the
to be
ground
fixed?
that's over there over here.
No, I'm trying to make that one gone too.
Oh.
You're trying to just remove the ground.
Yeah.
Why?
So you know how you can move the ground and make it a different shape, but you can't really get rid of it. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that.
Have you
Oh,
considered
want
throwing
to
it in the
annihilate
ocean?
it.
Physically impossible.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is it impossible?
Because it's like one of the core laws of nature. You cannot just destroy matter.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that.
Luke,
Jane,
you
you're in the
literally
background
cast magic
coughing.
that violates the laws of freaking nature
But it does.
on a constant basis.
Renee, we've had this argument before, okay? I do not break the laws of physics, okay? The
That's
energy of magic is converted into magical effects, which then converts back into magic. It is not destroying nor creating
That's just
anything.
circular logic. You literally said the magic turns into energy and back into magic. That's just
Because magic is its own energy. Oh my god, Luke is having like a fucking existential crisis right now. He's like, I can't
Rex,
fucking handle this.
I put my hand on Luke's back and I'm like, hey, calm down.
Like a vein is like popping in his forehead. He's like,
it's just
I've dedicated my life.
Oh my god, I am literally
he's
about to
losing
be-
it. He's losing it. Somebody get the bag.
I've
Ah.
dedicated my life to the study of laws of the fucking world and magic, and these fucks are ruining everything.
Well, I'm
Here's the
not going
brown
to tell
paper
you how
bag.
we
Thank
time
you,
travel,
bro.
because that will
Like-
break you.
He takes the bag and starting breathing into it.
I'm reminded of
I'm just
Camp
patting him
Laszlo
on
in
the
the
back.
dot.
Oh, I love Camp Laszlo. Let's go.
The duck was my favorite part. It was always a countdown, just like when's the bag coming out. All right, well, let's go see if we can find the. Let's go see if we can find the headmaster. Oh,
Tango
well,
was looking for a wrinkly goblin.
that guy looks wrinkly. Oh wait, no. Now that I zoomed in, I realized that that's his eye and not like a mustache, like facial hair.
Is this
Yeah.
goblin elderly?
Yeah, he looks pretty old.
It
Is this
reminds
the
me of a
one?
certain other goblin.
Oh, what's up? What have you been working on, students? Oh, this and that and that. Oh, lovely. And what
This
brings you
one's-
to the academy?
This one sounds different. Our friend here is interested in your latest technology.
I
For replacing his arm?
Yeah, I was gonna bring him up. He's
And
lost.
what technology would that be?
arm. Yes, prosthetics, mechanical. He's lost his arm. He's also lost his eye, but an eye is a lot more complex organ than a arm.
That it is. I suppose we should go to talk in my office.
All right, cool. Lead the way.
That'd be wonderful.
Let it be known, every single goblin that we're passing, Luke is like trying not to look at what they're working on, but looking at it, and no matter what it is, invisibly becoming more and more enraged.
Enraged and upset.
Like, and the
Don't
more
let the
absurd it
machinations of the
is,
youth- Don't let the creativity of the youth upset you. It can be difficult to understand what they're going through. They're such unique minds.
unique isn't how I would describe it, but I guess you want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
What's your
respect
name
the
now?
goblins. They were the first
My
time
name-
travelers.
My name is Luke.
Seems
Nice to
so bad.
meet you. Luke extends like a shaky, like visibly shaking in anger hand.
Slobad gives you a nice shake of the hand, and he looks, pretty old, but, he's got, like, a nice, like, goblin suit on. So I take it if you've come exactly here asking for prosthetics, you likely had a reason to do so.
But yeah, the lack of is definitely a reason to come for a new arm.
Yes,
Indeed.
we were told by a certain
Worthy.
Yeah, I explained the thing. I don't remember the Night Warden's name.
Worthy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. From the I already forgot my own nation's name, dang it. It's been a while.
I can only save you once. You can only
Yeah.
phone a friend.
And I'm no good kicking
You
it
heard
hard.
it here,
no.
folks. Richard forgot to.
Well, yeah, it's not connected to me. Worthy is.
But yeah, so I explained. Yeah, it was worthy the night ward
I know Willie.
night guard, whatever.
I
Dude.
suppose he's something of distant nephew of mine.
I need those details.
Oh,
I
of course.
he pulls out.
The family tree.
Would
Show
you
me
like
the
to hear
tree.
a story?
Yes.
Well, my father led a very peculiar life. He has since passed on, but I have carried on his and my grandfather's instructions and tutelage. My grandfather was something of an excellent inventor, and when he pseudo-adopted my father after an unfortunate incident, my father and his siblings, they did not take well to my grandfather's teachings, but my father did. And we have brought these teachings on and spread them throughout generations upon generations of goblins.
Okay, well that explains the Goblin University.
Exactly, that's what this place is. We inspire creativity and inventions in the goblin youth. And my grandfather had acquaintances that were traveling with him at the time, and one of those acquaintances is the ancestor of Worthy.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, I know, I know what connection there is to this, so I am quite amused.
Right?
I was just like, wait a minute. And then
Mhm.
they all started coming together. It's just like, oh. Anyway. Well, he's had a particularly good teacher, and well, no, his grandfather, father.
My grandfather taught my father, and my father taught me, and I have spread these teachings to the school to any goblin youth that was willing to learn.
Yes, that's exactly. She all that 5.
So you're really old and you're teaching kids.
Pretty good.
I suppose that is a way to word that.
It's an expedited version of the story.
I like it. Exactly.
Well, this place is quite interesting. I hope that there are safety measures to keep casualties to a minimum.
Oh yes, this place is as safe as possible for goblins.
Even with the giant dandelions?
That would have been dealt with, I assure you. That, as ferocious as that was, we have quite capable people here at the university.
As we just managed to get to it first, I understand.
I do appreciate that, though.
You're welcome.
So I take it you will need some assistance with your friend's lack of arm?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Well, funnily enough, my grandfather had a very similar detriment. Was his tail.
His
Um,
tail.
I do not know how to make prosthetics, but I do have a student here that does.
Yep.
Something of a star pupil of mine.
That's great. Where can we find them?
Oh, he's likely in this workshop. He's something of a... I suppose he's in something of a slump, as one would say, though. Hopefully, this will inspire him.
Nothing better than a live test subject.
That's one way of putting that. Nothing like a new project to take on.
Live test subject. No, it's not.
All right, 5. Your future awaits.
Live,
That's-
healthy test subject besides the lack of. Alright, well. Alright, well, I'm not sure if you completed your rounds of checking on all of your students here, so.
I'm not to continue as such.
Alright, well, we'll leave you to it. We'll go see if we can help turn around the disposition of your star pupil. Where did you say that workshop was again?
That
I was
was
gonna-
right there.
Okay. I was like zoomed in a lot.
Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop.
This keyhole shaped workshop
Mhm.
building. Is
That
this
thing.
It's the
The-
door. Yeah, you can go into there.
this is one of those things where like the well, I was going to ask about the scaling, but we just treated it like it was 5 feet the other time. It's just smaller buildings, I suppose.
They
They're
are
goblin
goblins.
sized. Yeah,
They're workshops.
They're perfect for me and you.
they're literally only designed with the idea that goblins would be using them. It never occurred to them that anyone would ever want to come check this place out.
Understandable.
Everybody here who's a small creature has no problem going through this door. Everybody else is going to have to
Please block your heads.
slump it.
No.
Alright, well, let's go inside. Let's go see this star pupil.
Knock knock. Hello.
What
Hello?
do you want?
Prosthetic arms.
Well, that's just lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're gonna do it.
Oh god, Tangela.
Being really aggressive. Let me go get the person who's in dire need of your
I don't care if
expertise.
he's in dire need. I'm busy.
Wait,
Are you
you
busy
tell me a
with-
live test subject doesn't intrigue you?
Stop saying that. Live. What are you working on? I thought this. We heard from the headmaster that you were in a little bit of a slump.
Oh, I'm sure the old man would think that.
What are you working
Okay.
on?
What are you working on? I
I'm
screamed at the
currently
intern.
working on something way too important for you to understand.
Why would the importance
Private.
change the comprehension?
I don't know. The 5 cigarette guy's working on something pretty neat.
I think he's really going somewhere with that, although I don't think that it's really a super cigarette, more as a multi-smoker. I
Yeah.
should tell him that. I should tell them that. Maybe he'll consider
Ugh.
the name.
What is a tall one doing here?
Yeah. Hey. Small only. It looks like slumped over.
I was gonna say Luke had to freaking like crawl in here.
I'm here because you're being difficult.
Yeah, and y'all are being annoying.
So here's
You're
the
a
deal.
little bitch.
Last person who talked to us like this died.
Man, y'all said I was being aggressive.
Yeah, I was not.
Luke, death threats are not the solution. Enticing people with treats and bribes is the way.
I was going to say,
With
surely we can
treats?
come to some sort of agreement in order to get. Could you get 5, please?
Send in the test subject.
I cast
Tangela.
reduce. No, not really.
Oh, this place is really small.
Oh man, this. Yo, hi, you.
Hi.
As you can see, he's missing an arm and missing an eye. I'm not sure if that might have been the thing that you were working on. That seems like a very significant jump. Although articulation of a hand and wrist and everything is quite complex, the absolute what's the word for it? I can't think of it. Like various complexities of the eye is something that's quite hard to replicate.
I can more than easily make an arm. It's just I don't feel like it.
Prove it.
Prove it? No.
I think you're
Oh.
lying.
You think
I
I'm
think
lying?
I've yet to see proof of your ability.
My ability is more than well understood. That's why you came here.
Everybody else showed us.
Yes, we actually had quite a few people showing off their lovely inventions.
Yeah, that's
Someone's
because
throwing
they're all
monster dandelions.
incompetent and need to prove themselves.
I think
So
that it's
far,
more
the
like
plant-
they're-
Luke calls from outside. So far, the plant guy has shown more prowess than you, and that's saying something because he's a fucking
What did you
idiot.
say, tall you?
Okay, you can't come up with good insults.
He's like bouncing back and forth from the
You
freaking
really
hall.
can't come up with good insults, huh?
Oh
Damn,
gosh.
that's so bad.
He's an
don't know.
engineer. He's not a wordsmith. Listen, what are you working on? Perhaps
I
we
don't
can
want
help
to talk
you.
about it
Why not?
because I don't want
I'm just gonna
He's
start
in a-
rubbing through.
Gosh,
See,
she reminds me of the teenagers back at my home. God damn.
see, it's just like I said. You're in a slump. You're not doing anything, are you?
Why would it matter if I'm doing anything? I don't have to help you.
You don't have to help us, but we would really appreciate if you could. And we could, of course, help you with something.
5
I'm
is the
sure
perfect
that
test subject.
Oh my
Either
god,
way.
Pangela,
Please
stop
stop
saying
calling
that.
my brother that.
Pangela, please stop calling 5 that.
You have to
You're
play to his ego.
You must be missing something. It might be inspiration, it might be a certain material, who knows, but we are quite capable of handling certain jobs.
Alright, fine. I do maybe could use help with something.
Cool, name it.
I need
Yeah.
2 things from you.
Okay.
And that should equal the cost of 1 arm. I need you to agree in advance, though.
That sounds like a very dubious offer to be
Oh, okay,
immediately.
I guess you can just not have an arm.
I'd like to hear the terms of something I'm agreeing to so that it doesn't end up being something stupid, like getting the teeth of a duck or something. We could give you teeth of the rooster, but not a duck.
How would you possibly give teeth of rooster?
I freaking pull out the I pull out the
Yeah.
I show him.
How? There's
Keep it
We
away
have
from him.
our ways. I quickly shut the thing up and put it back in.
alright. I'll tell you the terms. First,
The terms and
I
services
need that
of the
really
contract.
annoying tall guy to apologize to me.
It's a big ask.
My
But
terms
that's
are
half of.
non-negotiable.
Luke, say you're sorry.
Now,
I'm
hold
sorry,
on.
you suck.
No, like you mean
I don't think
it.
that's going to work. What's the
Trust
second,
me, I fucking mean it.
what's the second? What's the second
Second one.
thing?
Alright, this is a little embarrassing to say, but east of here is the Steelwork Junction, and we have robots working in factories there, okay?
Yes.
Mhm.
We designed the factories in such a way that they're safe for goblins. They're safe, there's no risk of anyone getting hurt as long as nothing goes wrong.
Safe for goblins specifically. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. The issue is that something went wrong.
Oh. What
Of
went wrong?
course.
I call out from
I
outside.
dropped my wrench.
You just
dropped
see
your
me-
wrench and
we literally see
Into
me
a
turn around.
gear shaft or like what do you
No,
mean you dropped
the
it?
factory floor.
And
You
you
literally-
need this wrench specifically?
This specific wrench, yes.
okay,
It's-
can you give us details about your wrench so that we know that we find the right one?
Draw it
It's
for
a
us.
socket wrench. Hopefully you know what that is.
Oh damn,
Yeah.
he's gonna make us look
I'm
for
a
his
doctor.
10mm. We might as well give up now.
Yeah, the one
Oh,
that turns
doctor.
and does the clicky sound, right?
That's right, yes. I need this wrench very badly. It's very important that I get this wrench.
Okay.
Thanks, Five. Thanks for filling us in.
Yeah, I got you back.
Okay. Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow.
So when this goblin says that, you just see Yuante turn around really quickly, covering her mouth, trying to not bust out laughing when she hears that.
Okay, socket wrench. Does it have your name engraved on it, or is there?
It has my last name engraved on it.
And
What's
that
your last
is.
name? Also, what's that first name? I don't think I ever heard it.
What's your
Yart.
full name?
Yart?
Is that with a Y?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Let me guess. Y-A-R-T.
There's an extra
Ah,
Oh,
double
okay.
A. So Yart, and what's that last name?
A. Fit Noodle.
All right, Fit and Noodle.
What noodle?
Fit Noodle.
Spit noodle?
Fit
Fit
Noodle.
Noodle.
Fit
Fit
noodle.
noodle, a healthy
Fit
noodle.
noodle.
if you will.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
You see Renee like he's writing in there, and he like it's like scratches out like the start of it twice.
Go get your wrench, Mr. Noodle.
Fit noodle is what he said.
I am going to make your arm very purposely shorter than the other ones that you will never know comfort again.
Oh
Say
my
goodbye to your
gosh.
wrench if you do that, and the apology.
Could you make it full length?
I probably can, yeah.
He's not very he needs it for sword things.
Yes, he needs it to be able to swing and hit the sword that he is much more comfortable.
I need my own peace and quiet and wrench and apology. We can't have all three, can we?
All right, so I'm going to. Well, we're going to work on the apology, but we'll be getting the wrench first.
Alright, I'll get to work. You! One missing an arm and the eye. I need to take measurements about everything. And here's the annoying part, okay? I was waiting to save this until after you apologized so I could grift out on actually doing any work. But it doesn't I can make him a prosthetic, but it'll never be able to properly like wield his, he won't be able to like wield a weapon with it, and that's what you want. Regular prosthetics just don't do that. They don't work that good.
Five, close your ears for the rest of this explanation.
Oh, okay, God.
Or Renee, get his other ear.
I was gonna say he puts his hand on one of his ears and speaking. I'll come over and put.
Oh,
his
you know what?
hand
I have earplugs. I'm just gonna. There you go.
Yeah, earplugs.
Can you
Very
put
good
them
thing.
in because I don't really have a
Yeah.
that
Okay.
side.
Can you hear me?
What?
Okay. How can we make it weapon friendly?
Okay, we're going to have to engage the dynamos.
Dynamos.
Yes.
Is that painful for him? Is he going to have something like?
We're going to have to get it attached.
Mm.
Like really, really attached, and there needs to be dynamos so where he can properly move it like it was a real arm.
Oh God, there's going to be rods going into him, isn't there?
There's gonna be a lot of stuff going into him.
What is the risk on this? How high?
Like a percentage chance.
Yeah.
He won't die, but he'll really, really wish he did.
Well,
we have anti-pain medication, but it's all for goblins is the problem.
That might not
we've
work.
got a medic.
Physiology.
And I need him to be conscious the whole time, or it won't work.
So we
you
just
and
need to
King can
numb
make
him a little
something.
bit.
Has something to do with the nerves or
Yes, that's right.
nervous system.
Okay. Well, we could use magic as long as he's not looking.
Yeah, it's simple. All we have to do is just take his eye patch and put
We're
it
not
on
using
the eye.
magic here. Magic is for unskilled people who aren't willing to put in the work to actually accomplish anything meaningful.
I have the urge to banish you to the void, but I'm gonna resist this time.
You can go ahead and banish me, and your friend can be without an arm forever.
That's why I said I'm resisting.
I go back over here. I like shut the door.
As soon as you get to the door, Luke is at it with fucking like veins all over his face popping, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill him."
Got to kill him until after
Anyways.
he's made the arm. And listen,
He lives
Yep.
until then.
think of your brother.
Since this won't be
Think of how
magical,
bad he needs this arm. Think about how much you love him. Try and calm down. As I slowly close the door, making full eye contact with him the entire time.
All right, I'm gonna get to work. Let me take the measurements.
Oh, I guess I can
Damn,
take
you're
the
kind of jacked. Like, we're gonna need a lot more material than I thought.
I guess is this an out of character question. Like, how long is the measurements going to take? Can we just wait for this, or is this going to
You
be
can
a
just
thing
wait for
where-
this.
Okay, then we'll wait.
Get his earplug out for it.
Yeah.
Oh, am I good to listen now?
Yeah, you can listen. No magic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, there won't be any magic used during the procedure. It will be a harrowing experience, though.
I don't know what that word means.
It's going to hurt a lot.
Oh,
The
that's
ouch.
okay. No, kid. Like, we're talking like. Actually, you'll probably figure it out.
It's going to be
Measurements.
12.
Measurements taken. All right, I'm getting to work.
All right.
Thank
I'm back with my
you.
wrench and apology.
All
Have
right.
a
And
good
ideally,
meal.
like a drink. It's kind of a hot day, you know.
Okay. We'll see about. We'll get the wrench. We'll see about the other two.
Let's bring him a coconut water.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Man, you see, it's the small folk that really get it here.
Yeah. You know what? I agree with the statement.
Yes, indeed. There's
Out with you, tall.
certain things. There's certain things that they.
I'll try to be shorter next time.
Okay. It's okay, 5. It's just you wouldn't understand.
Oh my gosh.
The door closes. We have a 30-minute small person conversation.
This is a small person meeting.
Small person
Oh,
anonymous.
Luke, I have good news. He's gonna do it.
Just
That's great. I'm glad for you.
Luke, if
I'm
you
gonna
want
be
this
able
to
to
be...
like, I'm gonna be able to like, open doors.
you
Or
could open.
break them.
Yeah.
You could open a door with your other.
No,
Yeah.
but like if it's most doors are are for righties, and I don't got one of those.
You can use the doorknob with any arm. It's just.
Huh?
Yeah.
There
But,
are
like,
so
it's
many
only up-
things wrong with that statement, but either way, I'm glad for you, bro.
Like they'll know it's in the right side. Like,
How have you been walking through doors this whole time?
y'all have opened them for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just
Yeah.
waited for us to open the door every time, and we just thought he was being weird. I was
The whole
wondering
time
why
on the
you-
cruise, he was trapped in his room waiting for someone to come get him.
No, see, that was actually a left-handed door.
Yeah. He's
There
lucked
were multiple times where we ended up freaking having him.
There
just
were.
So there's no retcons there. It's just a left-handed door.
Like this is gonna be awesome, guys. Let's go.
Okay, we have 3 tasks. 1, we have to get the wrench. 2, Luke has to sincerely apologize. I think you should go do some meditation.
I was sincere with my apology.
No, you weren't.
Okay, listen.
Oh, it was sincere, all right.
We're going to
Wrong wording.
We're going to have to go to that factory, and something went wrong, and he might not have been telling us the whole story. So maybe
Yeah.
we'll have to fight some malfunctioning robots. You can take out all the anger you have on him with this, everything that just happened. He was very disrespectful in various ways. Quite honestly, I'm not very appreciative of the way that he said that, but we need something out of him. So,
Oh, and we also need a coconut water.
I'm getting him a LaCroix.
Coconut liqueur.
What? What?
I'm getting him one of those fizz drinks that has
It's-
1 drop of coconut in it.
It's
And
it's
then
a
I love
drink.
It's
It's
a
a
type of
drink
Concept of
that
alcohol.
coconut.
someone took water and then someone who just recently ate a coconut farted over it.
Oh. Okay.
Imagine
yeah, I
that
think I
you
get
took
it.
you took 1 drop of coconut water, then you poured it into a lake, and then you poured that lake into 20 bigger lakes, and then you took 1 cup of that entire thing, and that's what that drink is. There might
Oh.
still be some coconut in there.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I know a lot about coconuts. I worked with them for a while.
You have any extras?
No, I used them all.
The veins
Oh.
start popping again.
We should go with
Is
it.
this
Maybe
the
we should go find
Tell
accommodations.
me more.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so here's how it went, okay?
No,
So
no, no.
I got
Five.
these
Shut up. 5. Come on, we're going. We're leaving. We gotta go to the hotel.
we need to
Yeah,
go. We
yeah.
need to go.
We need to go
In...
find an inn.
What time is it? Yeah.
It's like a nice 7 p.m.
Yeah, we need
Dinner
to go find
time.
an inn.
Yeah,
Get
we don't
dinner.
have time to go to a factory right now. They're probably shutting down.
Oh, the factory's never shut down.
No.
Yeah, it's for my robots.
Oh. That makes sense if there's robots in it.
Yeah,
Although
that's why we
for
got
me-
them big fans right over there. Blow all the smog the other way.
Yes, and that doesn't affect the sea life, does it?
No, it probably does. We just don't care.
Oh, yes, of course. Well then,
Eh,
I wonder if that's why
Industrialism.
I think
Wonder
that's where the
if
sky
like-
sharks came from.
Yes, perhaps you're right. That
Oh, wait,
certainly-
like sky sharks?
Yeah,
What are
Yes.
those?
They came
They're
in from the
that
sky,
fly. They swim through
swim
the air.
through
Yeah.
the air as opposed to the water.
Wow. I should work on making one of those. I'll be right back.
Okay,
You know
we've
what?
done something
Horrifying
horrible.
concept. Good luck.
Don't get eaten.
No, let them get eaten.
And
I
now
feel-
we're doing
I
genetic
feel like-
research.
I feel like them doing this is gonna be horrendous when we come back. We're
Can't
just
wait
gonna
Y'all
to
find-
good luck getting them riches and them coconut waters. I heard everything.
Ah, yes. What? You know what? We never asked what you were ending up. Is this like the first
Yeah, it's the
goblin?
first one.
Yeah, ED.
We never asked what you were actually working on.
Oh, it's actually pretty amazing, I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
So, you know how you have shoes, right?
Uh-huh.
I look down.
Good.
No.
Oh, sorry. Most people wear shoes because they have feet.
Looks down. Notably still has my feet. Yes.
He's like, those aren't feet, those are grippers.
Well,
No, stop.
it occurred to
Shut
me.
up. We're not doing this.
It occurred to me, okay?
Yes.
What is something that everyone dreams about?
How-
Wrong answer. It's flying. So I wanted to fix the fact that your shoes don't let you fly.
Okay.
Did you put wings on the shoes?
Oh no, that was way too hard. It was much easier to make rockets on them.
God.
Oh.
You right.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so I put rockets on the boots, and they work pretty much every time.
School.
Pretty much. I
Yeah.
know squints.
Do you make them badger sized?
Badger sized?
No.
I'm sure I could make a pair that would fit a badger.
Now hold
Man.
on, hold on. How long do the shoes last?
Like what you mean?
Like, well, you have fuel for these rocket boots. But-
Yeah, comes with it.
Yes, but
I-
that, if it's going to propulse someone, then it can only work for so long.
What
Yeah,
about the
you gotta
descent?
refuel it every day.
Well, you know what? That sounds really interesting. I hope that you can further refine that.
Yeah, I got them done already.
Anyway,
You want them?
I'll take him.
well,
They're pretty cool.
oh, is he just offering us like some prototypes?
Yeah, you want them?
Yeah, I'll take
Oh, sure.
I worked real hard on it. I'd like if someone finally appreciated my genius, you know?
I think it's genius, and that's why I
Can't
need
wait
them
for
badger sized.
They're
Well,
missiles.
I've got to
Not...
work on a pair of badgers. Problem is that, the fits less fuel.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Badger, it does weigh less, so it won't take as much fuel to get it moving around, but at the same time,
Could strap
Ma-
extra fuel to his back somehow.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe a backpack sort of
That would
situation
work.
might be
Like
in
a
order.
harness.
But you have to make sure that it's not too heavy, otherwise you're just using fuel to carry more fuel. Anyway, we should go.
That's genius!
Let's
And then the fuel
go!
carries more fuel, which carries more fuel!
I
It
am
means
immediately
more
going
fuel!
to use my tail and shove this goblin away and be like, okay, we're leaving.
Okay, here are boots.
Yeah,
What the heck?
thanks.
Make sure that if they blow up, I didn't give them to you.
Sounds good.
Alright.
We'll keep it strictly underneath the table. Thanks
There's
for the
certain
certainly
ways.
shoes.
How do I
Certainly.
link items?
That's a good question.
I mean, you could just dump it into.
If you click on the picture,
I have the item
it
made, and it's programmed. I just don't know how to link it.
if you hover over like the icon for it, it should just drop it in chat, I think.
It doesn't is the issue.
Yeah, that's weird. Put in one
What
of
if
our
I pop up
inventories.
the directory and just drag it here? Does this work? Yes, it does.
Ooh. Oh, we do not
Figure
have
it out.
sufficient permission.
You do
to
not
view the
have
sheets.
sufficient permission.
Huh.
See, what if I did
Oh,
this?
well. What if I just did this? Okay, can you do it
Got
now?
it.
Yes.
I'll put them in my inventory. They're mine now.
Yes, they are yours.
You can
I know.
determine who gets this. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was
We'll
was
sort out the
fully
rest
deter-
later.
I was fully determined to take them and then immediately hand them to freaking.
Made from soft leather, with gnarly but surprisingly light thrusters in the bottom of the soles. Whenever you fall while wearing these boots, technically cast gentle landing on you. This benefit can't trigger again for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Activate full thrust to actions, air, fire, and concentrate. Frequency once per day. Thrusters propel you skyward, granting you a fly speed of 30 feet for 10 minutes.
Okay.
When you activate full thrust, make a DC 5 flat check. Should you fail this check, the thrusters sputter out and must wait a full day to attempt to use them again.
Cool.
Oh, it's. That's actually a pretty good flat check.
Yeah. Don't be bad, basically.
25% chance of failure is very low for.
20%.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Beats. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, only a 1 in 5 chance. Okay. So we're not going to the factory immediately. Nobody
Nope.
wants to go there at night.
It's
so.
late.
All right. Well.
I mean, we could if you really wanted to.
Well, I mean, we kind of had a fight now, and we might have to fight things in there.
Oh, the robots are. You don't gotta worry about them. They're programmed to never attack goblins.
We're
Yeah,
not
that's the problem.
goblins.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not
we're not.
goblins.
We're not goblins.
Oh, I guess that might be an issue for y'all.
Well, what's their definition of goblin?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
goblin,
how.
you gotta be a goblin.
Yeah,
Points
What
at
define
if
a
I
goblin.
disguise myself as a
We
goblin?
programmed it very specifically that it knows if you're a goblin.
Okay,
How does
how
it
does
work
it know if
with
it's a...
illusions?
That's a good question. We never got that far in testing because it never occurred to us that people pretend to be goblins.
Sounds like we could probably fool them.
Okay, we can test it while we're there, I guess. So let's go
Yeah.
find some goblin disguises.
Yes. Guys, I have a great idea. Let's put on these like these boards around our neck that says "I'm a goblin" on it. It's foolproof.
You should try it with the robot out front.
Anyway.
Yeah, doesn't the robot, I'll turn back to BD, doesn't the robot out front only respond to recognized goblins or something like that?
Oh, no, they should go in. Oh, It's pretty odd language is the issue.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we spent a long time learning it. The problem is that, you know, it's a code is the issue.
Uh-huh.
It's code written in Cobalt.
Kobolds.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you happen to have like a dictionary, a lexicon that we could borrow?
No.
Hmm.
Is this more of like a spoken tradition sort of thing?
Yeah, we just kind of all know Cobalt. The headmaster made very sure that we all learned it.
Hmm.
Yes, of course. Kobolds. He was missing a tail. Goblins don't have tails here, right?
Nope.
Interesting. Well, good luck on your new rocket shoe project.
Yeah, I gotta make him better. I'm gonna look into that fuel that carries fuel thing. Like, if I can create an infinite loop with that, that's infinite fuel. That'll make excellent rocket boots.
I'm not sure if that would... It was more the fact of, like, the weight of the fuel causing you to burn more fuel would cause it to be an inefficient system overall.
Oh, no, that's obvious. But what if the fuel made more fuel? I ended up with more fuel than you started with.
Yes, but you'd have to make sure that it doesn't make too much fuel, otherwise it'll start popping whatever container
Oh,
it's
you're right,
in.
and it needs to exactly spend what it makes.
Yes.
It's genius.
Or it just needs to make enough to have it. There's no such thing. I'm waiting for Luke to have an aneurysm. This was the secret plan all along.
He's just leaving.
Yuan-Ting, could you please make sure that he doesn't die of an aneurysm?
Where did he run off to? What happened?
Yeah, he went towards the entrance.
He just
Keep
left.
running that
There's
way.
no such thing as infinite.
No, see the truth. What
I'm
you really
also
need
leaving.
to have
This
it
is
do is because you have to make sure that it's not used all the time. Otherwise, it'll end up burning the boots off or ending up
Oh,
melting
No,
something.
you just make him real resistant to heat.
Oh, by the way, I'm dragging 5 with me.
Well, you might have to deal with warping. Is the issue.
Oh, that's true. We should make them out of material that doesn't warp too easily under fire.
But the main thing is, instead of having it produce as much as it burns, it should produce almost as much. So that's
No,
why.
but you'd eventually run out. It might take a very, very long time, but eventually it would go away.
Do I really
Well,
want to use this?
The
Do
thing is that you could have it last for a very long time, but then once it reaches a certain threshold, it simply shuts off, and then it has a period of time where it could recharge. So then you could end up having them be able to be used for a long time, but at the same time, not have. I see that freaking range.
What is happening?
He's strong.
We are all.
David,
If it shuts off for a period, and,
Okay, hold on. I
and
need to see.
we switch it and have a mode that switches to where it produces the maximum amount of efficiency, we can eventually get up to the maximum fuel amount, which would let us have truly infinite fuel.
Exactly.
Hold on. Am I gonna really do this? Am I really
I'm
gonna?
gonna go work on this right now.
Okay.
you have an anesthesia option? Just put him to sleep.
The thing was is
Damn,
that I
it is
freaking
literally just out of my range. I can't.
I love I freaking I saw the range thing as just
I
like
did
like
too, yeah.
the role play of just like me eyeing over there and I could see Luke like actively like charging. I was just like I know how far away I am. I step over.
Don't do it, Luke. He's doing
Please.
it so he can get a mark in his book.
He freaking I'd like to imagine as soon as I step that one extra freaking thing, he like throws his arms up in freaking like exhaustion. I was like, dang it!
You just hear faint screaming.
Ooh, the guy
Alright.
missing his arm.
No, 5, get over here.
What are you?
5.
Make it quick. We have somewhere to go.
What if we get his arm? You know, like the one built, and we get a rocket on it. We can fire like a rocket on him.
That sounds really interesting. We'll let you take a look at the arm when we have it
Yeah,
made.
I'm gonna go help on that real quick.
Okay. Oh.
Five, come on, the
God.
weird butterfly's back.
All
Oh,
right.
crap, I'll be right there.
Here, I'm
The
going to
persona
stay behind.
butterfly.
No, not. I'm gonna
Went
make sure
that
that I'm
way.
behind. I'm gonna make sure that I'm behind 5 as we make our way back.
Oh, hey, look. Are you okay? Did you get seasick again?
No, but he'll hopefully be fine once we leave.
I
Maybe
think they
stop
threw up for a
right now.
different reason.
I
had
didn't
3
get
strokes.
seasick, but I thank you for your concern, dear brother.
I care about you too.
You should bite on a piece of leather. I think you're grinding your teeth off.
Can't be having that.
Yes, don't want to have him biting
Maybe they
his
can
tongue
make you
either.
more teeth.
Mm.
Metal teeth. Well, it doesn't have to be metal. Make better teeth. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
As
where
opposed to
are
just
the
having
inns
cavity
around
teeth.
here?
Yeah, where are the inns around here?
Okay. So the Salt Harbor is pretty much just shipping warehouses and a few merchants that sell, you know, particularly convenient things to the laborers, like, you know, rope and lunches and that sort.
Mhm. It's sort of like it's just
Imagine
like
like Home Depot, you know.
yeah, it's like like the work started here, and then like places were built around
Okay.
it in order to cater specifically for the workers. So
Sunset Plaza would have some inns though.
mhm.
The
we make our
Sunset
way
Plaza.
make our way across the expansive Salt Harbor to the even more expansive Sunset Plaza.
Halt. May I ask your business entering the Sunset Plaza and the West District of Gemhold?
We we want to find a place. It's getting rather late. We'd like to have a place that we could stay for the night. If you
I
don't
see.
mind.
Do you have anyone that could vouch for your good character at any of the inns you'd be staying at?
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Do you-
actually.
Yeah. Have you heard of a man named Augustus?
Augustus. Doesn't ring any bells.
The famous merchant?
Yeah. The dashing entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur. Sells gears?
Sells
Constantly patents. Yes.
Yeah, he helps with patenting.
Not
He's
ringing
like
any bells, sorry.
like a consultant or something.
Very flashily dressed man.
John
About
the
this
Dart.
tall.
Have you ever heard of Spudsy?
Oh, yes, I know well of Spudsy.
Oh.
What's your opinion of him?
Good, honest man, hardworking.
That's my husband. I need to go meet with him.
Oh, I understand. Come right
Surely
through.
he has spoken of Tangela.
That's you.
None other.
Yes, it is her.
Yeah, it is.
He didn't exaggerate your beauty. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
who is this person? Like, what is this person? I have to know this
He's
now.
just a regular human guy.
Alright, go ahead and mark that off the bucket list. Meet human who wants to fuck ginger root.
That was not what he said. He said that she was beautiful, and a ginger root can look very presentable. Anyway,
It's a cool hat.
she does have a cool hat.
I have a really cool hat.
Anyway,
I'm dripped.
Spudsy got here and he's just like, I need to lock in.
Tangela shameless as ever. Yep, that's it right there. Let me.
Yeah, it's just all like, the situation's convenient to me. Yes, that's my husband. Okay, well, we must be going if we could be allowed.
Come right through.
Thank you.
With my nose up in the air.
You have a
What
nose?
What would be the nose?
Go and look for.
Roll me percentile for the quality of inn you find. There are no squalor inns, but there are obviously some better ones.
I already rolled a D100 this session. Someone else can do it.
Also,
Alright.
Tangela, she did have to feel the
Yeah.
agony of admitting that that's
I
her
got
husband.
this.
Yeah.
I got this.
She never.
was-
Zane never
gonna
fails
say.
these. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a
Should it be
great way
100?
of. Is low higher or is
Better.
wow?
Fantastic.
Like I said, she never fails these.
Yeah.
Damn.
You find the nicest inn in.
This one will do.
Is it the
They look like they
Eclipse
have
Inn?
quality dirt.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
I said, is it the Eclipse Inn? Doesn't really have to. That doesn't really match as much as freaking Sunset. But
It's the Knicks Inn.
Whoa.
Ha!
Triggered. Carry on.
Mix in what? Wait, no. Nobody can answer that
Richard
question
Nixon.
right now. What?
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna withhold my hilarious jokes for later. We go inside.
Alright.
I look for
Invoking
potato.
the honored and respected name of Spudsy gets you a nice discount.
Mhm.
Nice.
Spudsy here.
He is not.
Oh. Tangler, we need to figure out what the hell happened to Spudsy. Apparently, he really decided to turn himself around from the sound of it. I
He
hope he's
confuses
doing
me.
all right.
He's probably fine. He hasn't died yet.
This is a pretty nice part of town, but they give you a pretty solid discount. It's 6 gold, 5 silver for each of you.
Mhm.
Alright.
Oh,
What does that? What all does that include?
Room and board, with its own latrine, followed by not latrine. They have their own plumbing. Followed by breakfast and dinner.
Yep.
Not in
Okay,
order.
And how much is this again?
6
Six.
gold, 5 silver.
Yeah. 6.5.
And this place has plumbing. The
Whoa.
goblins invented it.
Nice.
I would expect nothing less.
Wow.
God damn it! It's nope.
Bidet for those of you that were curious.
How to feel.
Oh wait, I
Do
think
they
I
have?
this
Do
was
they have
checked.
like a Do they have like a manual for that, and it's like laminated or the equivalent thereof?
Yes.
It's not like how to use this new fandangled contraption. It's like, wow.
Yes.
How
I guess
English.
they would have to have that, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like if people are coming here that are foreigners, like by now they should have that sort of thing. Wonders of innovation. Ugh. I'm not so sure that I like that.
I will be sleeping upon the nicest pile of dirt.
So really nice bed. Tangler's like,
No,
all right,
it's
it's
not a
time for bed. She takes the freaking bag of soil, rips it open, and dumps it on the.
I stole
No, no, no.
I stole the decorative plant from the lobby.
No. She gets into her room and so her room is literally just a raised like garden bed. It is just the finest soil is in that.
Oh my god, that's genius.
You know what? This place is really nice. They actually would have accommodations for you.
They have an elevated planter for you.
There you go.
Yes.
Whoa.
And a stool nearby if you are too short to actually get into the planter.
Is it elevated or is it like hanging from the ceiling? Is it like a hanging garden sort of deal?
Hanging from the ceiling.
I can be a
Yeah.
macrame plant.
Oh my god.
Pair that with these
Y'all walk
boots, you
in.
can just fly, be up in the air sleeping. Wow, you're truly living a
I-
life.
A freaking room on fire.
I blend in because I look like a regular plant.
For some reason, I'm now imagining what a waterbed would be like for a leshy.
Probably pretty great, right? They get nutrients.
Like,
there
is it
are there's like
like
a
a
seaweed mushy, isn't there?
There is.
and then like, well, I'm thinking like the 1-to-1. You know, like a waterbed for us is just like a fucking like rubber bed filled with water. It's like, what's the equivalent for a leshy? They just take a shitload of dirt and just dump a bucket of water in it, and boom, there you go.
Mud.
Mud.
It's saturated.
All of you are going to.
Mhm.
Do you all want to rest this morning?
Yeah.
Sure.
I suppose. I mean, we have dinner. It's probably very nice and fancy.
Oh, it's quite nice.
And then we.
Ticking the day forward. You all rest just fine.
Cool.
I forgot to press the button before.
No worries. It doesn't really affect you that much.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just funny to press it because it does nothing for me except health.
Yeah. For them, it does quite a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
For the casters in the party.
it actually doesn't do anything for you or Lyra.
Yeah.
It's a nice and bright morning. It's a pretty warm autumn day. And as you arise, gather yourselves, get dressed, gather in the lobby. Some patrons, not the owners, shout out, "Why are you serving one of them here?" and points to Tangela.
Why I oughta.
Why I oughta. We
What's
all
going
oughta.
on here? I look very confused.
What do they look
I've
like?
never had a
They are
problem.
humans.
Oh God, who let the inbred in here?
Yeah.
What?
Tefula!
What, they started it?
They did start it. I agree. What's your problems, pal? It's just
How do you keep company of one of the damn traitors?
traitors of what? I haven't heard of any sort of traitorous acts in at least a while.
Yeah, I mean, Tangela doesn't trade.
Ridiculous.
Talking about
They walk
betrayal.
out.
They don't even live here.
This sounds like
Maybe you should go back then. They shout on the way out.
I'm gonna
the door
toss them
slams
food.
shut behind them.
Wait, who the fuck did we just talk to again?
What did they like look like roughly?
Rather disgruntled, but well appearanced patrons.
Like tall, short,
Tall, yes.
tall. Big talk coming from a fucking beanpole.
Aren't you kind of tall?
But you said beanpole. That's the part that.
That's where the beans grow on.
Yeah. That's the hard hitting part of the insult. Anyway.
I go to the concierge.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's time for the lore drop. What in the world is he talking about?
I'm like to keep to myself on matters like this, unfortunately. I suppose you probably don't know anything about this, right?
Well, as a patron who was just discriminating in your establishment, I believe I'm owed an explanation.
You can give us an explanation. We're not going to ask you your opinion on it, of course.
Okay.
Just the
I appreciate that. Well, when you came in here, did you catch what kind of country we were?
Fish.
It's a very general platitude you just, or not platitude, very general question you just asked. Dominion?
Zarkest Dominion?
They are a dominion. Well, we are a dominion.
Yes.
Because of this, we are a conquered nation.
Who is your
Mm,
conqueror?
That
sounds
would be
like
the
Santefia.
Lamantia Empire.
Oh, Lamantia. Interesting. That explains why they're the same color. Yeah, it tracks.
And which Lessie tribe pissed off the humans?
Well,
Yeah.
you see, not everyone just put up zero resistance is the thing. Some people fought, and they really fought, and unfortunately, they lost. Because of this, all of the species that fought, that resisted the hardest, they are pretty harshly prejudiced against. They're usually shipped off to the other side of the pond.
Oh, I see. Over to Mud Harbor. Ah, yes, my favorite area, farmland.
That's all I have to say on that topic, though.
Yeah.
I'm quite sorry that happened. There's not really much I could do.
It's
No.
not your fault. It's theirs for making assumptions. Um, Thank you for your explanation.
It's like thinking all humans are bad just because there's an asshole down the street.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, I can guarantee that all cats are good.
Okay,
Now, let me
but you have
stop.
to. I was gonna say, okay,
dang
okay,
you.
but you have to admit Keith was kind of an asshole. But
Oh god.
I'm past that now. There's not a single human in our party, so it's not really good evidence of
That is objectively false. Luke and 5 are humans.
fetchlings.
Yeah,
Or
they're fletchlings.
they're
That's not
fetchlings.
human.
Yeah,
OG human.
they certainly were humans. I should say.
Technically speaking, there is a chance that Five and I were both humans before we were resurrected. So it's like part human, part human.
They look human in every way that is meaningful.
Human based.
The only part
Humanoid.
of them that is not human looking is their pretty
My
much
massive loxodon cock. I'm what?
I was going to say your shadow, but that too.
their shadow and their hair colors are generally very uncommon for humans.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, well,
Oh, just to make sure I understand, were Leshies like the ones that didn't resist, and that's why they call them traitors?
No, Leshies did resist.
it's
Oh.
the people who were rebels ended up getting thrown off to the south end, sort of deal. It's just
Then how the hell does Spudsy have such a good reputation?
He's a homie.
it's because
I guess.
actually only the tubers, specifically potatoes,
Well, wait, hold
decided
on.
to not freaky rebel.
Well,
Perhaps.
you might not be too far off. Tangela, wasn't like you and Spudsy's whole marriage thing supposed to like bridge a gap?
Oh yes. Is that perhaps? Yeah, there was a large
So-
conflict between the
It's-
roots and the tubers. Was that
It's
it?
very possible that, Spudsy's group of people didn't rebel.
Specifically, fucking potatoes. You know, I didn't really pay attention in history class. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yes, I'm sure
Yeah,
you
I
had
think-
other things
I
on
think
your
we're all
mind, like
very much aware.
being married to Spudsy. All right, well, there's breakfast in here somewhere. All right.
Blaze my sunny window.
I do the thing that I don't announce that often because usually we kind of like jump immediately into what we're doing.
Mhm.
I do my tactics meeting, as it were,
Indeed.
going over yesterday's combat and talking about several things, various garbage. I'll try and remember to give you advantage if you wait before you roll, or if you remind me and I have a reaction.
Is it
During the-
advantage or a free reroll?
It's advantage. Like
I see.
it has to be invoked before you roll.
I see. Alright.
During the tactics meeting, it gets gingerly touched upon. Like, Luke, you might need to apologize, and he just like whatever we're eating, he just like breaks the fucking fork.
It's
You
like,
know
all
you
right,
gotta
Luke,
pay for that.
like Luke, after we go into this freaking factory, and I was talking about the contingencies, like, oh, if the disguises that we have don't work, then we can fighting and everything. And it's like, and then after we're done with all that, hopefully you would have thrown off enough steam in order to give that man an apology, or at least a convincing lie.
Like, as soon as like the word apology is said, he was like eating some like he was like scooping up some like scrambled eggs. He stops, looks up at you, and then just like with his thumb just like breaks the end of the fork,
You know you gotta pay for that too.
sets it down, puts a gold piece next to it.
It would have been really funny if you just started casting
That would have been real funny.
and not even breaking eye contact with me. But if you don't have it prepared, then you don't have it
I
prepared.
don't have it prepared. I was actually preparing my spells right now.
I was gonna say a missed opportunity, but what can you do?
Yes, y'all should do that. Your spells then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Already on it.
Oh yeah.
3 of you, that is very important. So,
Time to do my funny. Boop. More hamburgers.
Prep your spells. I'm gonna take out my dagger, make sure that it's still the dagger that in which I use, and then put it back in its sheath. And then I'm going to tighten my freaking hand wraps on my hands.
make sure they're nice. You put chalk in them.
I clap them together. There's like a little freaking chalk cloud, and it's left in my freaking room that they're gonna have to sweep up.
Clean that up. Yeah.
We're not freaking. Listen, we may be paying, but we're freaking. We're not the. We're a little annoying tenants. But yeah. All right. Does anyone have any ideas on how we're going to put together goblin disguises? I'm not sure how well the robots would recognize a tall goblin.
We could just get green paint.
Okay, but then okay. Remind me, are orcs green in this setting?
Yes.
It can be.
Okay, but what it might just consider you an orc then, because there's
That's
green
why we talk
orcs.
like this, huh?
I don't think that I can do that. I don't think I have the capacity.
Good.
Please don't make me try and mix accents again. It's so hard.
Look, I'm a goblin. I invent cheese knives.
Maybe you
Is-
could be a silent.
That
goblin.
was very convincing.
I really did try.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Like, I could feel my blood pressure rising as you were talking.
That's good, right? I'm
Maybe
excited.
that-
Longer.
Maybe
Oh
that's
my
just
gosh.
thought of the. I'm not going to mention it again.
Oh, Hold on.
Can't wait for the share. I can't wait for the share rage in the next combat.
Oh,
Just
I'm
freaking five
ready.
looking at freaking
Before
looking
next
at it and just
combat,
saying apology.
before next combat, I'm running into my booth just so I can fucking scream.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. All right. Well, might be able to find some green paints. I don't know. What else would be really goblin-like qualities?
Ears.
Yes. Oh. Oh, I freaking, oh, I freaking, my hand goes up to like my destroyed ear.
Oh,
Mm.
height. They need to be small.
Oh, there's
that,
no getting around that one.
No,
Yeah.
there's definitely a way. You're just not gonna like it.
Oh,
Gonna
like, do
have
we
to
need to
put
chop off my legs? Because I can see
No,
it probably
no.
making
We don't
No,
need you
no,
hitting
no,
more
no.
mechanical limbs after this. It's
To the apothecary.
yes.
Oh, what do we need? What do we need apothecary?
Stuff.
Tangela
Oh,
may not be a
like,
person.
I'm
but
really
you can
strong. I
see
mean, I
her
only have one
sweating
arm.
right
I
now.
could probably carry it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You just you sit there. I'm gonna go get you a nice drink, okay?
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, okay. That's exciting.
Be like a smoothie.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's cool.
Smoothie.
All the
Anyways,
smoothly
I'd like
because of
to
how
wander off
smoothly it
into
goes
my
down.
apothecary.
Tangela goes to go get substances that will be turned into a quote unquote drink.
It'll be a drink once she's done.
Yeah. With enough cherry flavoring.
I would like to make a stop at the apothecary without Five's gaze.
I am going with Tangela.
That would be at Merchant Fort.
Mhm.
I do not trust Tangela by herself in an apothecary shop.
Wait, I'm respectful.
Yeah.
Respectful. I'm talking responsible.
I'm responsible.
So you
Y'all
say.
are level 9. You can buy potions and elixirs of level 9 and lower from your pocket.
Sick.
Nifty.
Nice. I'm let's see. Hold on, what am I needing? Let me pull up my list here. All of the above, looking for potion.
The image I sent is what Tangle's pronouns would be.
Cool hat.
That's like spot on. Where'd you find that?
I don't remember.
Let's see. You know, I could probably just search by text. Okay, my goal is shrinking potions.
Yep, I knew it.
Renee and I won't need one. So we need one for Inger, Luke,
Four.
Yonting. Yeah, we need 4 of them. What's the difference between this and greater? Remain small for 10 minutes. How long do y'all feel like y'all need to be small? Probably 10 minutes will just get you in the door, but there's probably robots. Yeah.
It depends on how big it is, how big the factory is. We're going to be looking for a socket wrench in a factory
On
we
the
might
floor.
need-
Yeah.
on the floor, which means that we might need a
Anybody got a metal detector?
This can at least get us through
Yeah.
any like heavy security areas.
Cause like yeah, it just depends. It's like, do you want it to be the whole entire time, or do you want it to be in order to get inside, and then maybe having to fight something on the way out?
Greater shrinking potions are 90 gold a piece. They last for an hour.
Oh dang, it's expensive.
Hmm.
The regular ones are 15 gold a piece and last for 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
So it's six
So-
times the price for 6 times the duration.
Mm-hmm.
least it's linear.
So
If we wanted to just get in the door, and if there's anything that's heavily guarded, we could drink another one.
yeah. Yeah, we could always just buy multiple of the small ones and then just try and like use them at high traffic areas and then freaking get the hell out of there and then hopefully be able to make it back.
So we could buy 12 of them. That's 3 for each of the people who have to have them.
Mhm.
That might be good. 1 to get in, 1 to get out, 1 in case there's something in the middle.
Yeah, one for
I like
emergencies.
that.
Cool. I got this.
Mhm.
Does the apothecary have that many on stock? On hand?
How many is that? 12?
12.
12.
No, they don't have that many.
How about 11?
Okay, unfortunately, they don't have 11 either.
How
They
many
How
do
have,
they
many
have?
do they have?
they have 6.
6. Okay, I will buy all 6.
It's not the most, it's a pretty niche request, so they wouldn't stock like tons of them.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
What if we
Let's see,
requested
what's
more
one,
to be
2,
made?
I mean, they certainly can do
3,
that, but it takes
4,
time.
6. I
Time.
already had 1 in my inventory, so we technically have 7.
Nifty.
Sick.
So you for sure have 1 to get in. Somebody will not have 1 to get out.
Mhm.
I'll
But we
be
at
the
that point
one.
we might just be running. So
Yeah.
There's also the chance that we just don't. The disguise just plain and simple doesn't end up working, and then.
Oh, you look
You want
yourself a
to-
witch. Would you like to copy any recipes?
Ooh, what you got on hand?
Well, what are you looking for?
Let me see my book.
The shrinking potion one, please. I'm gonna make these myself.
Obviously, she's gonna charge you to copy her recipe, but
Obvious.
you do have the witch's cauldron. So.
Let me see what I got. Let's see. Hold on. What's available at level? Where's the level thing? There it is. Scroll. Why is it not pulling anything up? Oh, any of the above. There we go. For level 9 options. Let's see. What does this do? Sorry, I'm gonna I don't know. I didn't really have anything on mind.
Mhm.
So if someone else wants to do their thing while I dig through a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
if y'all had anything. What does this do?
The only thing would be the green paint.
Yeah. I do want to go see if we
Or
can
if
find.
there's like a disguise kit
Yeah, that too.
equivalent.
There's a really stupid one I kind of want.
How silly we talking?
You could be an octopus.
Useful.
Oh my god.
Form of octopus.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go look for some paint. Who's going on the paint venture?
I'll go on the paint venture.
Luke will go.
Okay. Are you buying specifically like, enough disguise kits with, enough, body, with enough like, I guess the word would be green concealer?
Yeah, basically.
Or are you literally going to just buy paint?
It would be the disguise kit because
Yeah.
we're trying to go for as close to accurate as possible.
Okay. So disguise kits
Mm-hmm.
are 2 gold,
All right.
and you're going to have to buy a lot of replacement cosmetics because they obviously don't come with enough of the makeup you would need for this.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So they're for 6 party members, so that's 12 gold for disguise kit.
Well,
for
you're
each
buying
of us.
12 disguise kits, or just buying 1 and then enough cosmetics?
Or yeah, I guess so. That would be.
I'm gonna say you would need. It would probably come enough with enough of the concealer for one person,
Mhm.
but you still need to buy 5 replenishments or 6 if you want, it to be stocked with it. So, would you like to ever be able to do this again?
I would like to have the option.
2 gold, 6 silver.
I'll pay the 2 gold, 5 silver. I don't think.
6 silver.
What?
6 silver. 2 gold.
It's
6
2
silver.
gold, 5 silver if you never want to be able to use like green makeup again, until you buy more. 6 silver doesn't worry about that.
That's what I was doing. I said, well, I don't want to do this again, so I'll pay the 2 gold. 5
I'll slide in the 1 extra silver so we have our emergency disguise.
Got it. Okay.
the emergency green.
Emergency green.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be green with envy.
Sure.
Insufficient coins. Okay. Thanks.
Oh yeah, the joke that I was trying not to say earlier, when the guy was giving us our tasks, I was trying really hard not to say, well, that throws a wrench in our plans.
See, that would have been a good.
That one would have been pretty good. I would have given you a hero point for that one.
Dang.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
I thought that you were just going to insult him more.
I thought you were just going to insult him. I would definitely have given you a hero point for damn that throws a wrench in our plans. So.
How are we going to find this 10mm? It might not be an engine bay, but it's probably still going to be like looking for a freaking hay and a needle stack.
Yeah.
Needle stack.
It's significantly worse.
It's significantly more painful of a search, you see. Anyway, now we got the garbage.
We are about at time, and there is a very reasonable chance of combat from going to this factory should things go wrong.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that? Do we want to proceed anyway, or do we want to call it here, knowing that this is when we're supposed to?
Yeah, I'm good with stopping here.
I'm good with stopping here.
We wouldn't want to, make Lyra, Obeka tired, right? Like.
Yeah, no, it's fine. If we get into a combat, it's probably gonna take longer.
It's gonna take a while, and
you better believe it.
So,
Lyra, do you have a consensus?
she fell asleep.
Okay, that's a very good.
She's saying something.
I see.
No, I am tired.
Well, that's just good reason as any.
Yeah,
What's the matter, peoples?
Why?
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
peoples.
Thanks for
Goodbye.
joining.
We'll see if we're freaking disguising ourselves as goblins or clowns next session. Based on how effective the disguise is.
It might be
I
clowns.
Exactly.
It might be goblin and clowns. It just goes real bad.
It's a goblin clown,
Yeah.
and we're not Chuckles.
Clowns, if you will. Anyway, did you say we're not Chuckle?
No, we're not Chuckle.
Committed so many war crimes.
Oh gosh. Good night to the peoples.
Bye, everybody.